Hello my fellow audience, welcome to my cabin. My name is Levi and I'm a VTuber who will read you a story for today. No joking. No joking guys, I literally was brushing my hair before starting the stream. Like, I'm not even joking, I was literally brushing my freaking hair before I ever start streaming, and I don't think I ever done that before. It's like the same feeling when you're trying to get ready for a party, you're trying to get ready for an event, you just gotta get ready, you gotta brush your hair, you gotta get your makeup on, you gotta look pretty. That's literally what I was doing, except the makeup part and stuff like that, because I don't know how to do makeup. I want to learn how to do makeup one day. We'll see. I was brushing my hair because I don't know why. Maybe like I haven't took a shower though. Well, don't worry, I took a shower a few days ago, but I haven't took one today. Maybe that's why my hair get all tangled up though, and sometimes get on my face. So that's why I've been brushing my hair, just to like feel it release, you know, just get some fresh release. And I'm using my headphones as my own ponytail. I could wear a ponytail now, but I just don't want it to get in the way whenever I rest my hair behind the chair. I just don't want to get in the way, you know. It feels a bit uncomfortable, so that's why I'm going to use this headphone as my trusty, worthy ponytail. And that is what it is. So we're gonna be starting off Escoffier's story quest. Oh, I need to Google her name. How do I need to pronounce her, like, the name right. How do I pronounce the name? Let me see. Alright, let's see. Oh, wait, I'm clicking the wrong button. Hold on.
Escoffier.
Escoffier. Escoffier. Escoffier. Is that how you say Escoffier? Escoffier. 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 That's how you say it. Alright. And we'll be starting off her story quest. And I'm looking forward to it because many people say that it's actually like filled with a lot of drama and tension, and I'm looking forward to it. I want to see what kind of secrets and what kind of story mind-blowing is holding up to. And fun fact guys, other day ago, like a few days ago, wait, did I show you guys on stream? No, I don't think I ever did. I don't think I did, but you did. Well, I will show you guys in game though. So but first let me pull up the game and I'll show you what I mean. Let me show you just what I'm talking about, and it does involve grinding. And also I just want to point out that if I've been streaming Genshin too much, which I noticed, I apologize. It's because, well, I don't know, it's just that I'm just grinding, you know. Ever since I started grinding, I just been fully consumed by Genshin. It's just like somehow became part of my life now, that every day I just have to get back to Genshin, grind my characters. That's it. I need to catch up. And if there's one character, well, not one character, but two, or maybe multiple, maybe this one character, I don't know, I'm having trouble grinding, is Xiangling. And that's because, well, I do have most of her materials, but I'm missing the pyro crystals. The room's getting dark in here. Hold on. There we go. I am having trouble of grinding her pyro crystals because I think I've used them all up on Mawika, and that is a big problem. And I have the game muted again. Whoopsie daisy. Hold on. Let me increase the volume. There we go. Now I'll pause the music. Anyways, we are back to the game. Let's go. And fun fact, you guys don't know why I'm here, and I've been focusing on doing reputation because Pyro Traveler does need, let me show you, he needs these sons of guns. Where is it? These guys for the constellation. So that's why I've been focused on grinding. I've never actually focused on grinding reputations before, so this is my first time. As you can see, I finished all of them. Oh boy, this son of a gun was a pain in the butt. Who are you? Wait, Hunter Seeker? Hunter Seeker. This, well, for these, I didn't max difficulty, but this boss gave me a pain in the butt because I never knew until midway battle that they were immune to pyro, so I had to think carefully. I need to think very strategically and carefully of how I can beat it. Let me see. Oh, I need to double check. Do I still have enough? Yes, I do. I do. We're close, sorry. But if there's one thing I'm gonna have to have trouble on is doing these events, because these usually the limited events always have the quests, mini games you can do. So I might have to do those off stream because I'm like running out of time. That's the goal. And don't mind if I do. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, I do want to show you guys. I'm now level 80 Nahida, and that's good. I think I level 80 her weapon as well, right? Yes, I did. And I also grind in her artifacts. They're not completed yet, but eventually they'll be rare. I think I got, well no, I think I got, well, I don't know, because most of these stats are attack, so they're practically useless. I might have to get rid of them, replace them somehow, but for now I'm gonna use these. For now I'm gonna be using these for now. Also, I also want to talk about the one character that I struggle pulling the most, and that of course is none other than Zhongli. And it's not because of that I need to focus on her weapons, not the artifacts, it's not that. No, it's not because of that. It's because of these sons of guns, the character essential materials, those chunks, and I am missing all of them. Like, all of them are gone, and I've been fighting this boss fight many times just for these, and I rarely get one of them. I did get these, which is good because at then I can craft them up, but that means I need 9 of them because that way I could get her level 80 instantly. So I need 9 of them, and that has been an issue for me. And of course, the crowd character I've been focused on is none other than Rosaria. And I don't know why. Oh right, I need these. I need these guys. Well, that'll be easy to get. I can easily get that. And of course, if there's one thing that I struggle the most is artifacts. And these guys, I don't have enough of them. I don't think I farmed them enough though, so I need them. I really need them. I think her and Bennett both need these artifacts, so I gotta focus on that. And I don't know what her artifacts is. Oh, these guys, they're the ones that Jincho and her shares, and I never grind these for a long time. I have to grind them, dude. I have a lot of artifacts to grind for. But first, we'll focus on character building. I just need to focus on her. Rosaria, I just need to focus on both of them. And that way, I'll be able to focus on artifacts grinding. But there's one thing because I'm having trouble the most. Now, I want to focus on Zhongli first, but that's going to be a pain in the butt because, like I said, these guys are going to be hard to grind for. And that's the goal. What do I have here? Let's see. Oh jeez, what kind of demonic spirit came out of me? Oh yeah, I just remember. Oh, banner, guys, should I even summon? Oh wait, what does her? I need to look up because I cannot summon her weapon. Excuse me. I gotta look up her weapons because I don't have any good weapons for her. I don't know if I have, because I rarely have any polearm weapons. Let's see. Let's see. Wave Breaker's Fin. Can I? Oh, let's see. Is it bonus effect or what's? What is the catch? Let's see. If you guys don't know what I'm doing, I'm literally googling up the weapons and comparing stats. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to see what else. Oh wait, you can get this weapon from fishing? Interesting, interesting, okay. Did not know that. And a lot of people say that Ryan Shogun is like one of the best characters and best supports, so I definitely need her like very very bad. I definitely need her. But the thing is, the reason if I'm not gonna summon for characters, it's not because of that I don't have enough Primo Gems. It's mainly their weapons. The weapons is what gives the characters most damage, and that's the one thing I'm not gonna summon Raiden for unless I have any good weapons. So yeah, I'll definitely won't be summoning the weapon band as well. I'm saving my Primo Gems. Because if I summon on both of these, then I'm instantly broke. Wait, ooh, we got this banner. That's awesome. So yeah, now that I have Nahida fully level 90, I'll like the characters I have level 80 for now. I'll get them 90 later, but first I want to focus on getting the characters I want level 80. And then once I'm done focus on the characters I got level 80, I'll get them level 90 eventually. Let's see, the talents level 3. Yes, alright. So, without further ado, actually no, I still got more yapping. Sorry, you're still gonna be here for a long time. So I was gonna stream yesterday, but I took a nap. I think, wait, was yesterday when I posted chapter? I think it was. And yesterday was tiring for me because I had a lot of like projects I was focused on, such as setting up future chapters for my series Magical Prehistoric, which you go check it out by the way. And also mainly drawings as well, because I've been I just finished this one drawing of Sonic and Shadow, which I am proud of. And of course, comic dubs. And I'm surprised I haven't done more comic dubs lately. And good news is I've been doing them right now though. I just recorded 2 and editing. I'll get them editing later. And because when you combine all of those, like writing, drawing, and watching anime, watching videos. Oh, son of a gun, I just remember, I still have not watched Not Cry. Should we do Not Cry? Should we just like watch Not Cry together? I think we should do that though. Let's watch Not Cry together. How about that? We'll watch Not Cry together. After we're done the story quest, we will watch Not Cry, the behind the scenes. Because I want to see what the next patch has in store for us. The question is, how do I need to focus on how to get YouTube set up though on my OBS, but I think I'll learn how to do that though. I'll learn how. Dun, 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 dun. And oh yeah, and like I said, like I was gonna stream yesterday, and like I said about my activities of what I did, and like drawing, writing, and reading, and basically all activities I want to do, like watch YouTube videos, which has been taking most of my time. I need to like learn. I gotta watch less YouTube. I gotta watch YouTube like less time though, because it's been eating my time recently. Well, not eating my time though, because I just woken up like 11 o'clock. Why? Because I took a nap. So yes, and because of all that, I took a nap yesterday. And I was gonna wake up though. I was gonna wake up like 30 minutes later. Enough, you know, like get a nice quick nap. But little did I know, I took a 1-hour nap instead. And I'm not sure if it's considered good or considered bad. I don't know. But yes, I took 1-hour nap and I was feeling a bit devastated. And I did not have enough energy to stream that day. And yeah, so I took a nap, and because I took a nap, I couldn't sleep well that night. Ooh, I'll take these. Thank you. Thank you. Take this. I'll take this. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. And because I didn't sleep well last night, I accidentally slept very late that night, which also killed my energy, and I woke up a bit late. So yeah, and hopefully maybe I'm gonna try to get some more sleep, and hopefully I wake up early for tomorrow, so that way I have more time in the morning, because I did not have enough time in the morning though. Like time was going by so fast in the afternoon, and that was pretty easy. So I want to wake up because I just want to focus my time, like most of my time in the morning, and then afternoon, that's it. Also, I found the most creative way of how I could do more exercise like voice resonance and head voice, I learned that, and this is from like when I read the comments when I was practicing, I read the comments that apparently putting pillows on your face actually helps lower your voice. It doesn't affect your voice though, you're just like covering your face and it's still gonna work on your voice, and boy oh boy, it worked. And I have a plan that maybe around 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. that's when I'll start practicing doing those vocal exercises. So that way I don't have to be worrying about them in the afternoon and do them last minute. And that's it. Like, that's it. I'm proud. I am proud. Alright, let's start the story quest. Where is it? There she is. Accept and navigate. And what is this? Okay, let's see. Well, I'm excited. What do you guys expect from this chapter? I'm excited. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh yeah, I think there's also...
Is that Davia over there? Oh, it's been a while. Let's go say hi.
Yeah, before we say hi, I think I did like spend last night of making a drawing that involved one of my characters from the series, Magical Prehistoric. That involves Akane, Alice, and the other character which we'll see later. And not gonna lie, chat, I felt emotional. For some reason, I felt emotional when I made that drawing because I have not drawn them for a very long time. I haven't drawn them for a long time, and drawing them again felt emotional because I don't know how to describe it. Is that you haven't seen them for a long time, and comparing like my last drawing, which was very outdated, and seeing how much I've drawn, how much my art style improved, and getting to draw them again, seeing the progress has really been heart-lifting. It's been the best feeling ever. It has been amazing. Oh my goodness, I've been yapping for 20 minutes longer. Whoops. Alright, let's start the story. I'm still gonna keep talking more. Let's see Taylor Swift. I mean Navia.
Hey,
Whoops.
Navia! What you up to?
Long time no see.
Shh.
Whoa. Ooh, are we on the cover? Why the secrecy?
Get lost, Monica! I don't want to see you back here until you're ready to wake up and start doing things properly! Right now, you're a disgrace to my kitchen and to the Hotel de Boer name!
Oh my god.
It was an accident.
I'm sorry, did you hear me asking for excuses?
No, I'll do better, I promise.
Why is she
What the hell is going on over
She
here?
won't even listen to what the poor girl has to say. Oh, hey, cut her some slack. You gotta at least hear her out.
Wait!
Paimon, don't do it. You're blowing the
Huh?
cover.
Who do you think you are telling me? Wait a sec. Navia?
Oh, I don't think we're supposed to do that.
So,
Oops.
you're bringing backup now. Suit yourself! You're still wasting your time!
What is Navia doing here though?
Savannah, is this how you always treat your staff?
My staff is right. I'm the one in charge here now. And last time I checked, the Hotel de Boer doesn't take orders from the Spina di Rosula.
Of course. How you
Dude, her
run your
voice
kitchen
actor
is
is
none
popping
of our
off.
business.
Who's her voice actor? I gotta
When
check.
a member of your staff is so
gotta check.
overworked he becomes gravely ill, that most definitely is our business. We're going to stand up for him, whether you like it or not.
Overworked? I've said it before and I'll say it again. If Fermon can't handle the job, then tough luck. There are plenty of other capable people I can hire instead.
But Philmont can do the job, he just...
Monica, back inside, now!
Jeez. Okay, lady.
But you said I shouldn't come back until...
Yeah, didn't you say that?
Just do as you're told, and not another word out of you. Come on, we have work to do.
Wow, what a horrible person!
Jeez, what a crappy
sorry.
person. Holy crap.
Looks like I've dragged you into some drama again.
So, Who was that, Navia? Mind giving us a bit of intel recap of who that is?
Her name is Savannah. She's the new head chef at Hotel de Boer. Ever since she took the job, she's been enforcing a brutal work regime and putting a
Jeez.
huge amount of pressure on her staff. One guy was so overworked, he collapsed from illness. He's been bedridden for days, and he can barely even talk properly.
Who hired that person? Like, who?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I don't
Whose
deserve
idea
to
was
be a
to
chef.
hire her as the boss? What the? Why?
At his family's request, the Spina di Rosula is trying to mediate on his behalf.
Jesus
We're not
Christ.
exactly making a ton of progress,
Well,
as you saw.
what a start to the story quest. Holy
Savannah
crap,
is
not what I was
adamant
expecting.
That Vermont's exhaustion and illness have nothing to do with her or how she's been running her kitchen. She's refusing to have any kind of meaningful dialogue with us. Our next thought was to talk to the other chefs at the restaurant and get a better idea of their working conditions. But with Savannah watching them like a hawk, no one has been willing to open up. And that's why I'm here, doing it the old-fashioned way. Camping out, watching, and waiting for an opportunity.
So you were waiting for Savannah to leave, and then you were going to approach Monica?
Oh, shoot! It all makes sense now.
Sorry.
Sorry. Paimon
Sorry?
should have thunk before she spoke.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Yeah, Paimon, it's kind of your fault.
Oh, no, not at all, Paimon. Honestly, the way she was laying into Monica, someone had to step in. I'm sure I would have piped up if you hadn't. And besides, I don't really think I'm built for espionage.
Either way, Savannah's seen you now, so you probably won't get another chance.
Yeah, meaning it's gonna be all the more difficult to get the inside scoop now. Oh, I might as well head back to the Fleuve Cendre then. We'll need to come up with a whole new game plan.
Paimon will join you, cause this is kinda all Paimon's fault.
And I'll join you too.
Oh, guys, it's fine. You don't need to worry about it. That said, if you were planning to visit the Fleuve Cendre anyway, let me take you out for a meal. I'll make sure it's a proper feast.
Sweet!
A really famous chef just joined the Spina di Rosula's tavern. Her name is...
Oh, I thought it was gonna pop
sorry
up for
to
a minute. That's why I removed
I
myself.
just wanted to apologize for the scene you witnessed just now. We shouldn't subject our customers to that. This is a small token from us. It's some candy from Monica. She asked me to make sure it was delivered into your hands.
Monica's the one apologizing?
Hmm,
Clearly
That doesn't seem
Savannah is
right.
the one who owes an apology.
that doesn't seem right.
Our head chef has been a little highly strung lately. Sorry for everything.
Paimon, don't make things more difficult for her. Thank you for the gift.
All right. Since there's candy, Paimon will drop it. Not the candy.
Thank you for understanding. We'll make sure to pass your feedback on to Miss Savannah.
A little highly strung, huh?
Looks like with Savannah in the kitchen, even the waiting staff are on the edge.
Paimon doesn't get it. How did someone like her even become head chef?
We gotta get her out of here, dude. We gotta get her
Well,
fired.
according to Fermat's family, she hasn't always been like this. But that's a story for another time. Let's try this candy.
Ah, yes. Never underestimate Navia's affinity for sweets.
Oh, Paimon totally gets it. Come on, dig in. Huh? Hold on, there's something written on the wrapper.
Ooh, a message.
Signed, Escoffier.
Ooh. And that is who we'll be finding. Dresser above all. Oh my goodness. Honestly, speaking of candy chat, I have
Escoffier?
sad news.
Could this mean...
Hold on.
Huh? You know that name, Navia?
Yeah. Let's stick to the plan and go back to the Fleuve Cendre for now. That's where we'll find Escoffier anyway.
What? Who just... Come on.
Hey, there's a newsstand over there. Want to grab a copy of the Steambird?
Hey.
We know our Fontinian friends love a little drama. There's
Wait,
no
did
way
I
they
actually
let their
start
readers down.
the... Oh
it,
no,
Charlotte?
I started the freaking. Oh no, I know. I'm exiting the game. Nope, nope. We're out. We're out. Nope. What the No way did no way I'm locking this quest. There's no way I'm locking this quest. What the That's the second time that happened to me in my experience of Genshin. Oh, please don't tell me I'm stuck. If I'm stuck, then I have to skip through everything. I can watch YouTube videos, so that's fine. Oh yeah, speaking of snacks, I was talking about sad news. Yeah, the sad news is, so yesterday there was 2 cookies, right? And I ate one, and I was saving one. You know, for me, I was saving one for me, myself. And the next day, I was going to eat it for a little snack until I noticed it was gone. And I feel like someone must have ate it, and now I am sad. Because no more cookies, so. No more cookies for me, and now I am extremely sad, and I have nothing left to eat. Well, I got leftovers to eat though, you know, but all my hopes has been destroyed because no more cookies. I even made a tweet that I need cookies to give me energy, and now I don't have cookies anymore, so that's sad. That's really sad.
Hey,
No more Son of a gun. Okay, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I had to do this? What?
We know our Fontanian friends
I should have jumped down. I should have jumped down. No, I'm skipping. Wait, can you guys hear? No, okay, no, I'm muting the audio because I don't want to spoil you guys. I'm muting. I am muting this. Nope, I'm skipping. No, 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 no. I feel like this is not the first time this happened to me. I feel like I'm not the only person that's happened. I feel like this happens to other people though, because if you guys don't know, whenever there's like a limited quest, we try to avoid it, but somehow we got dragged. I think this happened. Wait, this did happen to me before, right? Wait, because there was this one event that happened to me though. I think it was before Sumeru was released. I think it was something to do with the Chasm quest. I was trying to avoid it and I got accidentally involved. I don't know if you guys hear it, but I'm just like smashing. I'm like smashing, dude. I'm mashing, dude. I'm literally mashing. I'm mashing my keyboard, my mouse. I'm like mashing through everything, dude. Oh my goodness, dude. Well, I want to look up if this happened to other players. I know this definitely happened to other players. So I was trying to do like the good old-fashioned way. I didn't want to jump down. I didn't want to go fly. I just wanted to do the good old-fashioned way. Oh, I probably should have checked. I should have checked of where the quest was gonna start. Ooh, yeah, I probably should have checked of when this quest was gonna start. Man, all right. There's a limited quest and there's another story quest, and I need to check. So that way this doesn't happen to me again. Sorry, I had to cover the screen because I need to. Oh man, I probably should not like skip all of it though. Yeah, I probably shouldn't skip all of this though, because it probably ruined the experience. Whoops. Screw it. Let's do that. Well, this has nothing to do with the story quest though, so let's do it though. Let's see a little sneak peek. I wouldn't mind a little sneak peek though. Besides, I don't want to afford crushing my mouse in the process. So let's do this. Let's see the sneak peek. This is a sneak peek of the limited event Whirling Watch. So let's check this out. Let's see. This contains no spoilers, so let's go see what it has for us. I do wish Hoyoverse had us an option to let us want to do the story quest. You want to do it? You want to do it not? Or just lock it? Alright, without further ado. Alright, let's see what the limited event has in for us. Let's see the story. What's the story? Give me a sneak peek. I want to see.
Hey, there's a newsstand over there. Want to grab a copy of the Steambird? We know our Fontanian friends love a little drama. There's no way they let their readers down. Isn't that Charlotte? And standing next to her, surely that can't be Kanich?
Yeah, you didn't know, Paimon? That Natlees can now travel across nations.
Behold the beauty of the Remurian teacup.
Is he looking for a report? What's new? Oh no. Hold up. This one's a gem. Legal restaurant caught serving Saurian stew proved surprisingly popular. What?
Pretty shocking. But it still feels like it's missing something. Ah, got it. Udex gravely wounded in shocking stabbing. Set to miss cross-border smuggling trial.
My oh my. That can't be for real. Fine. I hate to admit it, but you've won this one.
Huh?
Are they trying to find good reports or what's
Did anyone hear
happening?
that right? Neuvillette was stabbed and gravely wounded?
Nah, he'll be fine. There's no way he goes
No,
down that
surely
easily.
That can't be right. Can it?
Nah, he can't. Nah, I don't believe it. He's fine. He's a sovereign. I believe he can't get hit. Surely not. Uh-huh. I thought I heard a familiar voice. Well, if it isn't Traveler and Paimon. What up? I accidentally stumbled across you. What a coincidence. Mr. Kenichi and I were talking about you two just a few minutes ago. Unfortunately for me, he's a very loyal friend. I pressed him for some juicy details, but he remained tight-lipped about you. So, anything you want to share with me about the great Traveler's triumph exploits in Atlan? It was a team effort. Modest as ever. Anyway, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. Sorry. Let me backtrack a little. Hi, you two. It's been ages. What brings you back to Fontaine?
Hey there, you two. Fancy running into you here.
What a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, that, and also a less than pleasant shock.
What? Neuvillette gained stabbed? He'll be fine, Paimon. There's no way he gets stabbed that easily.
What the heck was all that about a Saurian meat restaurant and the Udex getting stabbed? Please say you weren't being serious.
Nah. Oh, that? We were just trading tabloid headlines. Is that what you were talking about?
Trading tabloid headlines?
What?
Yeah. Charlotte and I were having a little contest to see who could find the most ridiculous fake news stories.
Oh my goodness, that is actually the best contest I never thought I needed. Oh, we should have a contest, chat. Let's have like contest of whichever of us can find one of the most ridiculous fake news stories and see who's the winner. The winner gets nothing.
Either I got lucky, or I have a knack for honing in on the most outrageous material.
I'm sorry you had to see such unflattering sights of Fontaine, Mr. Kenichi. These third-rate tabloids write their headlines purely to shock and scandalize. All they care about is grabbing your attention to boost their sales. The ones who've still got a shred of integrity will at least clarify the truth in the main body of the article, although the misleading headlines is still an underhanded trick to draw readers in. But others, like the ones we were just reading aloud, had no qualms about making outright fabrications.
If I had to quantify it, I'd say about 1% of what they write is the truth.
That's pretty lenient of you, Mr. Kenichi.
Huh? Him? Lenient? Ugh, you gotta be kidding! Ah!
Wait,
Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to give credit to these so-called news stories
why
for
did Hal
occasionally
just hide
including
a
a grain
minute
of truth.
few minutes ago?
All I'm saying is, even the wildest leaps of the human imagination are always rooted in reality.
You mean all those fake headlines you mentioned actually do have some basis in fact?
I wonder how people come up with those fake
Sure they
headlines
do.
though.
For instance, there was in fact a smuggling trial recently.
Ooh.
Considering the amount of speculation surrounding the smuggled goods, it's no wonder there are rumors about restaurants serving saurian meat or teacups being unearthed from ancient ruins. But in reality, the goods in question were simply a few ancient relics dug up from ruins in Natlan. Rest assured, no saurians were harmed in the process.
And if you're wondering why the Udex didn't preside over the trial, it's because this case was assigned to another judge right from the offset. Really? It's not as after the Playline Memorial only has one judge. You can't expect Monsieur Neuvillette to handle every single case himself. Hey, that's good. At least that gives Neuvillette like a chance to have a little break, you know? Like it's nice to have, like it's nice to hear that he's not doing every single cases. We have other judges that's doing cases. That's nice. So that way he can have a nice little break, you know? Give our nice little dragon boy nice cup of water and have him read. Well, I don't know if he reads or not, but at least drink water, you know? That's nice. Give him a nice little massage for his old aching back and everything else. Yeah. On a more interesting note, the trial in question went remarkably smoothly. It was all thanks to Mr. Kanich's testimony as a key witness.
Oh, okay. Paimon was so busy freaking out about those headlines that she totally forgot to ask why you're here in Fontaine, Kanich.
It was all misunderstanding. The world's not going to end. Yet. Maybe not. But it'd be even better world for me if Mr. Kanich here would agree to another exclusive interview with the steam bird.
It was a pretty open and shut case, and my testimony in court was clear enough. But I'm guessing, Mademoiselle Charlotte, that you're less interested in the case than you are in trying to uncover some news stories about Natlan.
Yep. Drat, he saw right through me. Guess I'll put it down to the keen instincts of a real and saurian hunter. Any response to that, or...?
I appreciate your kind invitation, but like I said, storytelling isn't really my forte.
Kanich the speechless! Kanich the tongue-tied!
And now you go.
Huh?
If you're dead set on doing an interview, why not talk to the Traveler instead?
Back to me again? Oh, of course, that's a brilliant idea. But that also means I'll need a bit more time to prep. Let me put together through a list of interview questions. Sounds like I'm not allowed to refuse. Yep, we're stuck. Well, I know I can be persistent, but at the end of the day, it's your call. Anyway, I should probably get what? I'm sorry guys, I'm reading too fast. I'm sorry. Anyway, I should probably be getting back to work. I also need to go track down a Genshin and report these increasingly outrageous tabloids. Farewell, my friends, till we meet again.
Charlotte never stops, does she? Anyway, Paimon just has to ask. That owl thing that popped out before, or was it a howl? It kind of looked like a howl, but at the same time...
Wait, what do you mean?
Oh, that thing. Yeah, that was a howl.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh, wait.
What's up with him? Like, he's still noisy, but he's way quieter than before. It's like he's trying to hide or something.
Maybe he's not acclimatizing very well to Fontaine, or he must have stole something and he's trying to hide from the guards so that way he doesn't get caught. I feel like that's why he's trying to hide. That's definitely my speculation, because we've seen him hiding the moment one of the guards showed up. He definitely stole something. I 100% believe he stole something and now he's trying to hide so that way he doesn't get caught.
Could be.
Not acclimatizing? Aw, poor Almighty Dragon Lord is not feeling well.
Too bad he can't come out to argue back.
Yep. Too bad. After all that
What do you
talk.
mean?
There's nothing physically wrong with him. It actually has to do with a strange law we learned about after arriving
wait,
in
is
Fontaine.
this like the
Apparently,
flying objects?
it's forbidden to release
Yep.
flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month.
Oh, I get it now, and I'm sure Paimon gets it even better.
Paimon sure does. Paimon's been down this road before. There's an easy solution. As long as Kanich holds onto a house tail, he'll be considered an Almighty Dragon Lord balloon, not a flying Almighty Dragon Lord.
Not gonna lie, I was considering that. But a Howl wasn't too thrilled with the idea of huffing and puffing away in the form of a mini helium balloon. That said, it's pretty annoying how he keeps randomly popping up all of a sudden.
I
Anyway,
feel sorry for you,
This morning I
Kanich.
saw a notice outside the Palais Mermonia about an event that's set to take place outside the city soon. Something to do with filmmaking. I hear that's all the rage here.
Making movies?
I was planning to stay here and do some exploring for a few extra days anyway, so I think I'll go check it out. It'll be a good chance to let that noisy helium balloon out. He might even learn a thing or two. If you're free, why don't you come along?
Sure, but I'm in the middle of a story quest, so I'll come along with you later. Sure, seeing how I'm angry always makes my day.
I know where it is, so let me lead the way.
Yeah, sorry, Kanich. I'll get to you later. But now I'm focusing on the story quest, so... Sorry, buddy. No, wait. I need to know. Okay, where is the area? Okay, it's far away. It's far away from there. Where is my story quest? Alright. Where is it? One... There it is. I see the cake. It's... Ooh, it's on the ground. Oh, I probably should have took it a teleporter instead. Ooh, I should have took a teleport instead. I should have checked the map. No, I want to travel on foot, you know? I don't want to... I always like to travel on foot. Sometimes I don't use teleporters. I just like to travel, you know?
So, who is this Escoffier anyway?
Escoffier.
She...
There we go.
Well, for starters,
There she is.
used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Bourg, before Savannah.
So what
She
happened?
recreated the legendary Gâteau de Bourg and restored the restaurant back to its former glory. Safe to say, she's the most renowned head chef in the Hotel de Bourg's history.
You know, funny thing,
After
I
the
actually
culinary
knew
genius
her and
Modeste
Navia
himself.
knew each other because they were both blondes and they almost look identical.
Day, right? Wow. Why the heck would she let Savannah take her place?
Well, apparently, the Hotel de Bourg was reported for a safety incident. Someone claims that the kitchen was adding an illegal substance to their menu.
Ooh.
But none of the chefs had any idea how it could have gotten into the food. In the end, Escoffier decided that as head chef, she should take responsibility. And she was sent to the fortress of Meripede.
The fortress of
Really?
Meripede?
Of all places? The prison? Oh, don't be so dramatic. It was probably just a formality. You got sent there just for eating someone else's cake. Yep.
Well, you're right. The quantity of the substance they found was fairly minimal. Even the guards believed the whole thing was probably just an accident. Escoffier didn't have to stay in the fortress for long, but still, by the time she returned, the role of head chef had already passed to Savannah.
Ooh.
So that's what happened.
That's...
Carmen
Wow.
still thinks it's really unfair.
Yeah, there's no way. They couldn't
Even
wait
though
that long.
Escoffier is no longer
They
head
already
chef at the
replaced her?
hotel, she's still well respected by the staff. So
That's been messed up.
I'm guessing what Monica wants is for us to convince Escoffier to try and negotiate with Savannah on the staff's behalf.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Monica wants Escoffier to come back and kick Savannah out. It's simple. If the new head chef is stressing everyone out, then the solution is just get the old one back.
I think it's a lot more complicated than... Yeah, I knew it. It's a bit more complicated than that,
You
Paimon.
thought cream of mushroom soup was ready to serve after 3.5 minutes on the stove. You'd have had more sense serving hot water with ice cubes. At least then you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom. What do you say, Hilaire?
I'm sorry, Cream. I'm sorry, Mushroom.
As you can see, Escoffier is that kind of chef as well.
How has the Hotel de Bourg made it this far?
You have to leave it on the heat for long enough to allow those flavors the chance to come out. Don't be fooled by the aroma when the water first starts to boil. Got it?
Yes, Chef.
Then go back and do it again. The customers are still waiting. Remember where you went wrong and don't repeat the same mistake twice.
Yes, Chef.
Excuse us, we're...
Waiting to be served? Sorry, we're pretty busy. I'm afraid you have to join the line.
Oh, no, we're not here to eat.
So you're not paying customers? Then I'm afraid the wait will be even longer.
It's hard to talk to Escoffier when she's in the zone. Let's take a seat. We can catch up while we wait.
Alright, dude, I'm actually lost for words. If I'm not saying anything, I'm lost for words. Okay. Not what I was expecting. Alright, this story quest will be interesting. Let's see.
Looks like the rush hour is finally over. Is it always this busy here?
These days, yes. I'd say business has tripled since Escoffier joined as temporary head chef.
You didn't want to go back to Hotel de Board?
Well, in her words, the Hotel de Boer doesn't need her anymore. It doesn't look like she's got any plans to go back.
So now what?
I guess I'll be heading off then.
So now what?
Wait, take these home with you. We can't serve them now, and there's no sense in letting them go to waste.
Oh, thank you, Chef.
For what? Like I said, I just don't want them going to waste. Oh, and tell Fiamma to get well soon, so you're not running yourself ragged every single shift.
Fiamma. That's the second time we've heard that name. Who is that again?
Who?
He's the chef that fell ill from stress.
Oh,
Hilaire is his
okay,
son.
now I
And
remember.
with Mom stuck at home taking care of Dad, he decided to pick up some work to help pay the bills. Escoffier knows their situation, so she's been making some extra food every day for him to take home.
Well, that's nice.
Hey, I heard that, Navia.
Oh, she heard us.
I've told you before, no one's making extra food. Hilaire is making blunders in the kitchen, and I can't serve his failed dishes, so he might as well take them home.
Yeah, failed dishes that just so happen to be nutritionally complete every single time.
So you two must be the world-famous traveler and his companion, Paimon. Yes? Is there something I can help you with?
Oh, so you know us already. We'll skip the introduction then. We are here to talk about Savannah.
Yeah. Since Hilaire is working for you, you must be aware of the situation with Savannah.
Oh, I certainly am. The Spina's headquarters are right next to the tavern. And I've lost count of the number of times Navi has come to pester me about it. But I don't work for the Hotel de Boer anymore. And being ex-head chef doesn't give me the right to interfere with that business.
Right, but yeah,
Besides,
you see.
I'm the one who persuaded Savannah to take the job in the first place.
Oh, you?
What?
You?
Well, she was a much gentler person back then. A little timid, even. She wasn't at all confident that she was the right fit for the role.
Jeez, what happened to her?
That's hard to believe.
There's no way that's the same person.
Are we
What?
definitely talking
What
about
the
the same
heck happened
Savannah
to
here?
Savannah?
Honestly, I do wonder if she's just emulating me. I mean, I'm not the most pleasant head chef to be around either.
At least she's self-aware.
Anyway, suffice to say that given the history between us, it'll be tricky for me to tell her she's doing her job wrong without coming across like a huge hypocrite. Fiamma and the others probably think that Savannah gets it all from me.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, Escoffier. Look at this note we got from Monica.
Oh yeah, the note. You gave Monica's candy wrapper to
She
Sophia.
mentioned me.
Whatever shortcomings you feel you have, it looks like Monica still trusts you. As for the others, well, how can you know what they think unless you ask them?
Monica.
Plus, it's not like we're asking you to storm in there and raise hell. We're only in the initial phase of our investigation.
Yeah, we gotta
All
like
we're
think
trying to
carefully.
do
We gotta do
is get
this
the other
very
chefs to
carefully
open
and
up to
smoothly.
us.
Oh, Monica. Oh, Monica.
Escoffier?
I can't believe her! Powdered sugar is supposed to be applied sparingly. Look at all that on the wrapper. It's thicker than the sole of my shoe. Unbelievable! I won't stand for this. She has to learn. Come on, we're
I
going.
love that walk animation.
Wait, so now she's,
Oh, that actually got me. That actually got a chuckle. Okay, now I'm interested in the story quest. Alright, let's do this. Well, whatever the reason she came up with, at least she's convinced herself to go have a conversation. Alright, so far this has been entertaining. I am now happy.
Let's go catch up to her. We don't want to keep her waiting.
Yeah, let's go before we get kicked. We don't want to get hit, so let's go. Return to the hotel, which is up there, dude. Hold on, I have not been this place for a long time. Is there like anything else here? Because I haven't been here for a while. When was the last time I've been here? This is... I had never explored this area like so, like, for a long time. Holy crap. This is giving me memories. Ooh, what's there? Oh, just Mora. Alright. Alright, and now I just like try anything down here. Or no, I just dolphin dive. And there's clearly nothing. Alright, let's go back to where we first came to and check out the place and prepare your ears, because there's gonna be a lot more screaming. So watch your eardrums, folks. Watch your eardrums, because there's gonna be a lot of screaming in here.
Wait, she looks like... Is that Escoffier?
Escoffier's back? Yes, I've missed her cooking.
I was just saying, Hotel de Bourg is nothing without her.
You can't match Escoffier's talent.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Bro, even the customers are like miserable here. They really miss Escoffier. They really missed her.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I messed up your order.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Maybe the taste is a little off, but if you hadn't brought it up, I don't think I would have noticed.
But, please, you have to forgive me or Chef is gonna... Okay, I know.
Oh, now this is like
kneel
sad to
before
watch.
you.
This is very sad to watch.
What the heck?
Whoa, why did... Oh boy, the lighting
Get up,
changed.
Monica! Can't you see that you're just making your customer feel more awkward?
Escoffier?
If you want forgiveness, then do what any self-respecting chef would do. Make the dish again. And this time, get it right. You cannot go begging your customers to feel sorry for you.
I really love her accent. Who's her voice actor? Who's her voice actor? I really love, like, I don't know what it is, but I just love like the British accents. There's just...
the kitchen, I can't do the dish over.
That's some backwards
Oh.
logic. How can you fix your mistake without being allowed to cook? If this is what Fermat had to put up with, then no wonder he had a breakdown.
We
Yep.
apologize for interrupting your meal, sir.
Yeah, I just love British accents
it's
though.
fine.
I don't know why.
With my
I just
layman's
love
palate,
it.
it's not like I can tell the difference anyway. I was actually quite enjoying my meal until she appeared out of nowhere and started apologizing. Gave me a bit of a fright, to be honest.
Oh, well, it's because Chef Savannah tasted a bit of the leftover soup from my pot and then threw me out of the kitchen.
Gosh, that's pretty strict. Has she always been that way? I don't recall things being like this when Escoffier was head chef here. I gotta say, you're all looking a little worse for wear these
Yeah, I don't
days.
think they've gotten like
I mean,
enough. I don't think they've slept as
Escoffier
well,
was
so
strict
that's
too,
also
but
sad.
I think the difference is that her criticism was more constructive, so you knew what you did wrong and how to improve, and we all knew that it came from a good place. Chef Escoffier was hard on us because she truly wanted us to reach her level. But these days, whenever we make a mistake, we just get told to wake up, get your head in the game, or just do it again. And it's only gotten worse since word got out that Chef Escoffier had started working again in the Fleuve Cendre.
Monica, you don't need to call me chef. I'm not the boss here anymore.
Oh, but you'll be
Yeah,
soon.
but through no fault of your own, what happened back then, that wasn't on you, and all of us know that. That banquet was a huge event, and so many staff were involved every step of the way. With so many moving parts, there's no way of knowing how that Lumiline ended up in the food we served.
Lumiline? What's that?
Is that like a
A
dessert?
new drug from the Fontaine Research Institute, produced from an extract of the Lumitoile. Apparently it sharpens the senses, so they used it to treat people with impaired responses to stimuli.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. They found out you can use it as a flavor enhancer since it stimulates the taste buds. Makes things pretty addictive.
They also found that overuse can have mood-altering effects, and even lead to nerve damage. So it
Ooh.
quickly ended up on the guard's list of controlled substances.
Yeah, it's probably not a good thing to
Unfortunately,
use.
however, some food products containing the additive had already made it to the market by the time the guards banned it from the restaurant industry.
Everyone
Dang.
knows that in all likelihood, someone probably just purchased a batch of contaminated ingredients by mistake. But you took all the blame. We all know why. You just didn't want to see this turn into a place where tensions are constantly running high, because everyone's suspicious of each other all the time. And now look at you, a fry chef in the Fleuve Cendre.
What are you trying to say? Sure, the Spina's Tavern is no Hotel de Boer, but come on. It's not that bad.
Yeah, why you guys like
is
this
it?
like that? They're like, why?
The Fleuve Cendre, you say? Great. That's where I'm dining from now on.
Monica, I'm very happy with my current job. And there's no changing the past. We just have to let bygones be bygones. Besides, at the end of the day, I was the head chef, regardless of whose mistake it was. Ultimately, the responsibility lay with me.
If only Savannah was half the boss you were.
I'm sorry? Do you have a problem with my
Oh
contact
jeez,
as head
I knew
chef?
she was gonna pop up when Monica talked bad
no,
about
chef.
Savannah.
So, you do remember who's boss? Escoffier? I thought you'd left this place for good. What are you doing back here?
What happened to you, Savannah? Why are you acting like this? When I turned this place over to you,
Yeah, why?
You made me the head chef and gave up your right to tell me how to do my job. You're
Jeez.
not
Wha-
the boss here anymore, so stop acting like you own the place.
Jeez.
Whoa. Sounds like someone has a chip on her shoulder.
Maybe we should give them some space. Yeah, good idea. Let's just get out of here.
Oh, Savannah! My God, have you grown a temper since I last saw you? Have you put even half the amount of energy into improving your cooking skills, or are you still using the Pluie Lotus as an off-brand marcotte, thinking no one can tell the difference?
That's none of your business!
What happened to not storming in and raising hell?
Yeah, we're not doing that anymore,
I was
Paimon.
not expecting to see something this spicy as soon as Escoffier returned.
Ooh, nice accent.
Fan Asian?
Aye, miladies. Might I make a humble suggestion? Given that we have ourselves a tete-a-tete between chefs at the Hôtel de Bord, I dare say it would be de rigueur to settle this the traditional way.
I love his voice actor.
Traditional way? That can only mean one thing.
Sounds like we're in for a history lesson. Alright, brace yourself, chat. Listen. Alright, listen, guys. This is like history, This is history, so we'll be learning.
That's right. I'm talking, of course, about the tradition established by Modeste himself. The cooking contest!
Ooh.
According to legend, the founders of Hotel de Boer, Modeste and Savelli, used this method to resolve all of their disputes. Everything from petty arguments over next week's menu to disagreements over the strategic direction of the restaurant. The cooking contest would decide who had the final say.
Huh. Sounds like they had a lot of free time on their hands.
We just gotta have a cooking contest,
well, it might
right?
sound that way to us. But in fact, the cooking contest played an enormous role in motivating chefs to hone their skills, reaching new heights of excellence in the culinary arts. And indeed, the reintroduction of this institution in recent years has surely been instrumental in transforming the Hôtel de Bord into the top-ranking restaurant in Fontaine.
Reintroduction? Someone brought it back? Who?
Might have been her.
What say you, Escoffier? Surely you of all people won't back down from this challenge. It was you who put the rule in place after all.
Yep. Thought so. Yep. There's our answer, Paimon.
Sure, I reinstated it, but I'm not a chef at Hotel de Boer anymore. Isn't this bending the rules a little?
I see no issue as long as both sides agree to the terms. We could simply treat it as an exhibition of sorts. Savannah, any objections?
Exhibition. Huh. No. If
What?
we're going to battle it out, let's put it all on the line. If I lose, it's up to you what happens to me.
I don't want anything to happen to you.
But if you lose, you hand over the Codex de Board to me.
What?
What?
The Codex de Boer?
I don't know what that is, but it sounds very important. The Codex the board. What is that? It sounds very important. Is that like the secret recipe? Is it like the secret recipe to what makes the food delicious? Similar to like the Krabby Patties formula. Something like that, right? The secret recipe or the secret formula of the Krabby Patties?
Only the legendary handbook written by the original head chef Modeste. It contains all his secret recipes,
Ooh,
including
I was
gâteau de
right.
bord.
Well, half right, but I
It's
was
the greatest
right.
treasure in Fontaine's culinary world. And only the present and former head chefs of the Hotel de Bord have the right to read it.
Ooh.
Present and former. Wait, but that already includes Savannah, though.
No, I don't think she
What
has
do you
it.
want that old thing for? You have your own copy, don't you?
Right, not the original.
Don't take me for a fool. You know perfectly
Yeah,
well what
she
I
means
mean.
the original, not like the copy.
I want your copy. The original version.
Yep.
The one you took with you when you left us.
I'm sorry, I must be missing something. You know, there's no difference between the original and the copy, right? They contain the exact same recipes.
Stop trying to change the topic. What's wrong, Escoffier? Scared you're gonna lose to me? Or are you scared of me getting my hands on the original codex?
Nope.
Savannah, you may remember that we gave her the original as a parting gift to thank Escoffier for her years of service. Asking
Yeah.
for it back feels a little.
Yeah, that seems a bit harsh and loss
oh,
of
I'm sure it won't
respect,
be
don't
an
you
issue,
think?
as long as both sides agree to the terms. Those were your words, weren't they? And as for the contest itself, let's make it a bake-off. Gâteau de bord, per the recipe in the codex. Well, Escoffier, you against me. Are you in or out?
Oh, there's no way.
You sound surprisingly confident. Alright,
turn her back
let's see how
this
much
way.
you've actually grown.
Alright.
I hope you surprise me, Savannah. I'd hate to find out that all you've learned after this long is how to chew people's heads off.
Believe me, I'll show you.
Yeah, you will. Yep, you will.
Escoffier, are you sure this is a good idea? You accepted her terms a little hastily.
Don't worry, I believe in her. She has...
Oh, it'll be fine. Let's
Yeah, I
head back
believe
to
in
the
her. I
Fleur
believe she
Sandra
can
so
do
I
this.
get
I
prepping.
believe this. She can do this. She can win. I believe in Escoffier. If there's something that I've learned, you cannot beat the original. You can't beat the original. Even if there was a copy, original will always be the best, no matter what. Let's go there and let's start prepare. It's time to initiate prep time. Initiate cooking contest prep time. Let's go. Oh god, I would. Oh, alright. I know I'm getting off topic here, but I would have loved for a restaurant to take take place underground though, having like a seems like Shoot, what's the word? Oh, what's the word though? Like something with machine in it, like steampunk machine, something like that. Steampunk machine theme restaurant in the underground. That'd be amazing. I would have loved to go there though. Oh, like that'd be fun. Don't you guys think? Don't you think that'd like be a great idea? Let me know, because I think it would be amazing. Like a steampunk restaurant being underground. That'd be awesome. I'd love for that. I'd kill for that idea. I don't know if it exists or not, but I have to check if it exists or not. But without further ado, let's start preparing for the meal.
So,
Yes.
this whole bake-off thing kind of came out of nowhere. Was it really sensible to just go along with it?
Well, I got a sense that she's holding something back. But we chefs always express ourselves in our cooking. So if she won't talk, this might be the best way to find out what's really going on with her.
Hello.
Huh?
Ooh, perfect.
Holding back? Sure didn't sound that way to Paimon.
Escoffier only picked up on it because she's the same way. Always closed off, never letting you know what she really thinks.
That's patently false, at least where your macarons are concerned. I've been nothing but truthful with you about the disgraceful amount of sugar you use.
What?
Okay, that's one case where you can keep your thoughts to yourself.
Hey, I love macarons. I'm actually tried out macarons before. I think I tried out blueberries. I only tried the blueberry flavors. I tried out the blueberry flavors of macarons. I think Blueberry flavors. There we go. Blueberry flavors. What the? Alright. Yeah, I tried those flavors before for the macarons. They're very delicious. I think I tried strawberry once. I don't remember. And I want to try out other flavors for macarons because they're very delicious. So anyway, what's this Codex de Boer she's so obsessed with?
Oh, that? Well, it's not so much a recipe book as a diary of Modest's adventures. Back in the day, he and his good friend Savelli explored far and wide, partly adventuring, partly looking for new ingredients and developing new recipes. Their creations had an enormous influence on the course of Fontaine cuisine, turning it into a much more vibrant
Never
and
thought
diverse
I'd be this interested in a story
legend has
about
it that
food and the
original
recipes.
Gâteau de Boer was made using a special secret ingredient that Modeste discovered on one of his adventures. So rare was the ingredient that they could never make more than 16 slices of the cake per day. But everyone who tried it claimed that it was one of the most blissful and invigorating things they had ever tasted. Modeste and Savelli went on to found the original Hôtel de Boer, which catapulted them to stardom in Fontaine's culinary world. Especially Modeste. He was hailed as a once-in-a-generation genius, and over time, the recipes from his adventure log became known as the Codex de Boer.
How old must that book be? Because aren't like the pages like and the covers like very old and torn out? Like is it? So it's like is it? Since she said the original, she must mean like the first version.
What? No,
I'm surprised the book survived that long.
Cooking is a
Holy crap!
constantly evolving art form.
I think books
How
can
could any
survive
restaurant
like
survive if
very
they only
longer
serve
than most
food
people
that was
think.
popular last century?
You just gotta be very
Anyway,
careful not
never
to
mind
torn off the
centuries.
pages. That's what you gotta be
Savelli and
careful
Modeste
of.
parted ways not even 10 years after their rise to fame. Then, Modeste passed away while he was still in his prime. And that was it. The end of the Hôtel de Boer's heyday. It
And
fell into decline, and for most of its history, it was just a nondescript place with a couple of cheap tables. It's only in recent decades that it started recovering. Even then, it still took numerous relocations and changes of management before we finally ended up with Vanigem and the restaurant we have today.
Oh! So the Codex really isn't all that, then. Paimon figured it was like one of those mystical books they have in Liue's martial arts novels, where the main character learns all
yeah,
their
no, I was not
secret
thinking about it. I was
powers
just
from.
thinking like it just contains
Yes,
some
well, that's
secret
fiction, and
recipes.
This
Yeah.
is reality. You can't meet the tastes of modern diners by following some ancient recipes from a dusty old book.
Case in point. Even the Gâteau de Boer they sell now is actually Escoffier's reimagination.
Wait, really? Why though? Didn't that recipe make it into the Codex?
Wow.
It did, but like I said, it's a dusty old book now, and the records aren't as legible as they once were. Not to mention that there's no way of finding the secret ingredient Modeste wrote about.
So she doesn't. So she doesn't know.
reimagination is right. I consulted some historical records and took what I could from the Codex. But ultimately, the Gâteau de Boer of today is my own
I really
recipe.
want to see that walk
As for why we
animation
gave
she
it the
did
same
earlier.
name
I want to
and
see
kept
that
the tradition
again.
of only
That was
selling
nice. That was
16
cute. I
slices
loved
a
it.
day? Well, you've got Vanigem's business sense to thank for that.
Oh. Huh. Well, that kind of takes all the mystique out of it.
Hey now, it might not be the original Gâteau de Boer, but it's still the most delicious cake in Fontaine today. And who knows, maybe Escoffier's version is more suited to your palate. Just think, if the original truly was the perfect cake you're imagining it to be, there's no way the recipe would have been lost to history, right? Not to mention that the Hôtel de Boer never would have fallen into a slump.
Got a
Anyway,
point.
before I left my role as head chef, I made a copy of all the recipes from the Codex, including my own improved versions, and turned them over to Savannah.
So why is she so interested in the original copy?
Well,
Could
it's
it
because
be
original
a symbolic
is
thing?
original me.
Like,
Since
whoever
it's the
holds
first
the
one,
original Codex de
so
Boer is the true head chef.
Well,
Maybe
it
like
was
that.
clearly precious enough to give to Escoffier as a parting gift. Meanwhile, Savannah only got a copy. Maybe from her point of view, it's like management doesn't truly see her as being worthy of the role.
You think so? The only thing is, it was her suggestion to gift me the original in the first place. Well, a joint decision by her and Venegem. But still.
What?
That doesn't even make sense though. Yeah. There's
Guess
no
she's
way.
had a major change of heart since she became head chef. Yeesh.
Who knows? We could speculate forever. Better to just let our Gato do the talking.
What does that mean exactly?
It means besting her in this bake-off, and then getting her to explain herself, even if I have to beat it out of her with a spatula.
You don't have to mince words.
However much she's changed since we worked together, I believe that she still has her chef's pride. And if she respects the art, she'll respect the outcome of our contest.
Well, I'm confident that you and your spatula can get justice for Froment. All you need to do now is win the contest. But that should be a breeze for you.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Gâteau de bourg is very complicated to make.
Yeah.
Usually, it takes 3 chefs working in tandem to cover everything.
We could help.
Now,
We've
if I
cooked
had to
foods
push
before.
it, I could
We've
probably do
cooked
the
many
work of 3
foods
chefs
before,
myself.
so we could help her.
But I'd prefer
Although
to play
we're
it
gonna
safe if I
fail
can find a
multiple
couple of
times, though.
assistants in time.
Well, that's easy. The 3 of us are veterans in the kitchen. You just need to pick 2 of us.
Well, I have heard the Traveler is an accomplished cook, as well as a warrior.
Yep.
But be warned, I will hold you to exceptionally high
Yep,
standards.
that's what I'm expecting.
Think you're up to the task?
Yep, let's do it. Bring on.
Oh, count me in too. I've spent weeks perfecting my macarons after your scathing review. Even if it means competing against the Traveler, so be it. I'll show you what I'm made of.
Let's go.
Confident.
3 blondies
I like
making
it.
food.
All right, let's start with some elementary mise en place. Show me your knife skills.
Knife skills. Did I have to use my sword? Let's see. Oh, this is actually... Okay, now I'm looking forward to it. So I have to use my sword. Alright. Show Escoffier your sword skills. Use normal attacks to cut the fruit. It seems she will collect the slices, proceed them into some... sublime substance?
I've always called it chopping stuff up, not mise en place. But it's basically the same thing, right?
Alright.
Oh, Navia.
Let's do this.
The difference in your case is that mise en place is chopping stuff up without sending juices flying all over the kitchen.
Yeah. This 1. 2. 3. Oh, was I not supposed to...
Looks like you found that easier than I expected.
Oh, hey, it worked. Look at that.
Yeah, thankfully it was pretty straightforward in the end. You made it
Yeah.
sound like we'd be carving statues out of fruits or something.
Alright, that was definitely not the weapon I
Well,
was
brace
using. I was
yourself,
definitely using a
because the next
sword,
step is
but that still
anything
counts.
but
A blade is a blade.
straightforward. I'll be using this cold press to extract flavor compounds from the ingredients.
What's a cold press?
A kind of special food processor I got the Fontaine Research Institute to make for me. It uses cold temperature extraction to isolate the essence of cooking ingredients, which can then be used to flavor dishes more precisely.
See?
This isn't exactly standard kitchen equipment, so that probably didn't make a whole lot of sense. Let me give you a demonstration instead.
Alright, let's see it. Display your mastery with the cold press. Tap your elemental skill to accelerate the cold press progress, then use normal attacks to let it do its work. Let's do this. Alright, we just gotta use our...
Custom-made equipment from the Fontaine Research Institute, huh? That's some pretty high-tech food prep. Papa's
Alright.
never used anything this weird before. Cool. Not weird.
Alright, let's do this. Right? There you have it, and that's how you make cold foods.
And done. These are the flavor compounds extracted from our ingredients. I processed all the fruit you chopped up earlier.
Wow! Even the smell is so much more concentrated. What next? Do we add all this stuff in?
Absolutely not! Throwing everything in at once will ruin the balance of flavors. We have to go slowly and carefully to calibrate the exact flavor we want. I'll demonstrate again. Now, watch closely.
I am watching. Let's see it. Alright, what do we do next? Learn at Escoffier's feet and master her precision's cooking. The flavorings you got from her multifunctional food processor can adjust the flavor profile of the dish. Strike balance. Make a delicious meal. Let's see. Gotcha. Alright.
Slowly and carefully. Not a drop too much and not a drop too little.
Let's just. Alright. How do I do this? Tap on. Okay. Let's see this. Let's take 1. Ooh. Alright. Now I see how it works. 2. We need at least. Oh, wait. Alright. Let me do the calculation real quick. So, if we use 2, that'll be 2 of them. Alright. So. Wait. No, if we use 2, so we're right here, right? So if we use 3, we'll add 1, 2, 3. So there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 apples. So if we use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So oh crap, I did not see it how it works. Alright, let's see. It says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We use 3 of them and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, let's see it. Trust my guts. I trust my guts. Let's go. 1, 2. Alright, yeah, let's do this. Should work. Boom! I'm a genius. I am a genius. I had to do this very slowly. Flavor balancing complete. Look at that. I'm a genius.
And voila! Now it's your turn.
Let's go. With Escoffier's guidance, everyone completes the flavoring process.
Not terrible. Considering this was everyone's first time blending flavor extracts, it could have been worse. But the Traveler's work was surprisingly good. Are you sure you've never done this before? You got almost perfect results on your first try.
What can I say? I'm a natural. I'm very versatile and natural when it comes to learning new things. All thanks to my excellent teacher.
That goes without saying. Still, credit where credit's due. You did well.
Thank you.
Alright, now for the part I've been looking forward to. I want each of you to cook something from the Hotel de Bois' current menu. I'll judge your submissions and give you a final score.
Final score?
That's right. The true test of your cooking skills is the finished product. It'll be good practice for the contest itself. Now get to it. Chop chop!
Chop chop. Let's go. Alright. Wait. Submit the perfect dish to hotel. Alright, so what's the example?
How's it going? Have you picked a dish yet? Choose wisely. I expect you to present the most delicious thing on the menu.
Oh, alright. So we just gotta make food. Do I have it? Oh, shoot. I probably should check. Let's see. Let's see. Where's my submit dishes? Alright, is there like... Is this a stove? There it is. There's a stove. That's all I'm looking for. Alright, what can we build? Alright. I know 4 stars and 3 stars are like the best choices, right? So let's see. What else can we make? This is Nat Lynn's dishes. I could make this. Let's see here. What can I make? Ooh, omelet rice. Nothing could go wrong with omelet rice. So let's make those. All right, I know how to do this. Watch this. Boom. Perfect. And what else can I make? I can make a parse. Oh, ooh, super magnificent pizza. Well, let's make this one. Alright. Nice double. Double or nothing. Sweet. This is my first time making this meal. There goes my ingredients, but that's good. And let's see, what else can we make? I think that's all enough food I can make. Alright, let's go and talk with our chef.
How's it going? Have you picked a dish yet?
Okay, so that is all we can do. Alright, wait, can we actually check how else can we make? Well, all I have is macarons, so... Alright, yep, let's use them. Thank you. I think I got this as a birthday gift, so perfect timing. Sweet, let's give. Face lights up as you present your finished dish.
Look at that! With the grace of a snow-winged goose, as I like to say. Now, let the grating commence.
Nice. Wonder what happens if you like mess up the cooking.
Pretty good, right?
If you mess up the cooking,
Not to brag
wonder
or
what
anything,
happens.
but Paimon's a bit of a connoisseur when it comes to la food.
6 points.
What?
6 points?
Oh, well, fair enough. Paimon doesn't cook all that often.
What's my
so
point?
As long as it's a pass.
That's 6 out of 100.
100? Okay, now this... Alright, you know what?
You say you're a connoisseur, but it's quite clear from this dish that you have
Poor
far more
Paimon.
experience consuming food than creating it. By that logic, I suppose you think listening to Lady Farina on repeat every day would make you an opera singer.
Ooh, that's heartbreaking.
Me next, me next. I'll have you know that this batch of macarons has 2 whole tablespoons less sugar than my previous ones.
So you went from 12 tablespoons to 10? Well, it's nice to know you actually measured it out. Because it tastes like you just threw in whatever was left in the jar. 6 points.
Yikes. Oh, jeez. I'm not looking forward to my score. I don't know what my score is gonna be. Yikes. She's a harsh judge. I mean, I think every judges when trying out food are pretty harsh. I don't know. I've never seen a cookie contest before, so I wouldn't know though. I wouldn't know.
Now to the final dish.
That is me. Yes.
So, what do you think?
That's just gonna be
This
1
is our
point.
last hope.
It's gonna be like
8
1 point.
points.
8 points. Okay, you know what? I was expecting, but
Darn.
yeah.
That's barely higher than what we got.
Oops.
Beautiful aroma. Excellent presentation. I have to give this one 8 points out of 10.
Out
Maybe
of
even
10.
9 points.
Okay. Not bad.
Pull that off.
Not bad. Alright, I'll take it. It's all that practice from cooking for you, Paimon.
Don't get me wrong. There's room for improvement. But still, this is clearly the work of an accomplished chef. I can tell that you've put many hours of work into honing your skills in the kitchen. I can really taste the grace of the snow-winged goose in this dish. The traveler's journey, with all its trials, tribulations, and setbacks. Not to mention the frustrations of having a picky eater for a partner.
Hey, you made that last part up. No way did you taste that.
Well, it looks like I lost fair and square. I guess you'll be taking the traveler as one of your assistants then?
Honestly, I actually
Only takes
expected
3
that
chefs. That
because...
still leaves 1 slot remaining.
Ooh, yeah.
Maybe
I think we'll handle it
Paimon and
because 2
Nadia should
chefs
keep
enough.
practicing and see how it
And
goes?
I knew Traveler was
Chef
gonna get in
Escoffier.
because Travelers cook a lot of meals, so it's not
It's
surprising
Hoya. What
that they
brings you
be in.
here?
I heard the news about the cooking contest. You're doing gâteau de bois, right?
Ooh, wait.
I was just wondering if you needed any help.
And you think you're up to the task, do you?
Oh, no, I know I'm not there yet. It's actually my dad who wanted to help.
What? But you still need to rest, buddy.
Firma, last I heard, you could barely get out of bed.
What are you doing here, buddy? You need rest.
Chef Escoffier, Navia, Traveler, thank you all so much for everything you're doing for me and my family. I've had enough of sitting around at home while you run yourselves ragged. If you let me, I'd like to help you win this cooking contest.
Are you sure you're up to the task, Firmin?
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
Like, you could barely speak or slept,
Don't you
dude.
worry, I'll be fine. I'm feeling much better now. I'm sorry. I know I've been rather useless these past few days, but not anymore. The fact is, I'm a fine chef, despite recent events. I've proven myself in the Hotel de Bourg kitchen, so if anyone's qualified to work under Chef Escoffier, it's me. I think. I mean, I hope so.
Firma, have you even set foot in a kitchen since leaving Hotel de Bourg?
I have not, but I'm fully rested now. I know I can handle it. I'll prove it. Let me whip something up for you right now.
Alright, buddy, let's see what you got. Let's see.
That's strange. Why are my hands shaking?
Oh no, does he not know how to cook? He lost.
What do you call this, Verma?
Oh no.
I can't seem to grip my knife.
Do it again! Again!
Oh no, buddy's getting PTSD. He can't cook.
I
Hopeless. Get out of my kitchen yesterday.
Dad, what's wrong?
I don't understand. I was feeling so much better, and then will I never be able to work in a kitchen again?
Dad, talk to me. What happened?
I think the real issue here is not physical exhaustion, but psychological trauma.
Yep.
Monica, when did you get here?
Even I didn't notice you arrived. Yeah, when did you show up? What?
Probably because you were all concentrating so hard on your cooking. I didn't want to interrupt your flow. But anyway, Firma, I'm so sorry. If only I'd known how serious your situation was, I would have stood up for you sooner.
You have nothing to apologize for, Monica. During those long nights of redoing every order, you were the only person who looked out for me.
Oh, come on. All I did was make you some tea. I doubt it was much help. Savannah was so ruthless toward you. I probably should have brought you something stronger.
She sounds like the worst. All right, another Savannah horror story. Let's hear it.
Oh, it just
She's
gets
been
worse
getting
and
harsher
worse
and
and
harsher on us
worse.
ever since she heard about Escoffier's new role in the Fleuve Cendre. Seems like no matter what we make, she'll find something wrong with it.
What is this? It looks like a dog's been at it. In the trash now!
Jeez.
Then she orders us to redo the dish again and again, but we never know what's going to make her happy.
Do it again, do it again, do it again!
Every time you remake it, you just get another earful from her.
Either straighten yourself out or get out of my kitchen!
So now, it seems like just picking up a kitchen utensil gives me flashbacks of her yelling at me.
Oh man, that must be awful.
Dude, these poor, they need some rest, dude.
The more my
they need
hands
to
shake,
sleep. They
and the
need
more
proper
scared
rest.
I am of making another mistake.
How can you give up so easily, Firma? You weren't acquitted when you were working for me. And even under Savannah, you talk about working late into the night trying to perfect your dishes. That says to me that you still hadn't lost that determination to prove yourself. What changed?
I don't know what's come over me. When I think back, I just remember feeling like my heart and my hands were growing heavier and heavier as the shift went on. Each time I had to redo a dish, my heart sank a little further. Maybe Savannah was right. Maybe I am just hopeless at this.
Dad.
I see. Well, it sounds like there are some deep issues at work here. Ones that won't be resolved by merely seeking compensation. I will win this contest, and after that, I encourage you to approach Savannah and talk this out.
But what if you can't find another assistant in time? Clearly, I'm in no state to help out.
You think being one person short will ruin my chances? Let's not forget, I taught you and her everything you know. Even if I had to go it alone, I would present the perfect gâteau.
Oh, well, Paimon and Nadia will still keep practicing, just in case.
And so will I.
Yeah! And if worse comes to worse, we can always get the Spina di Rosula to put out an emergency call for chefs. There's gotta be someone out there, right?
Actually, I thought maybe I could help. That's sort of why I'm here.
Oh. What?
Why didn't you say so?
I was going
Sweet.
to, but then, well, this is the first chance I got.
You do this for us? Thank you so much, Monica.
All right, fine by me. But aren't you still working for Savannah? Joining the other side seems like a guaranteed way to put your future employment in jeopardy.
Yeah.
I know, but it's all right. I've made up my mind. With the way things are, I can't keep working for Savannah much longer anyway. Unless I want to become the next Firma. I'm done with sucking it up. It's time to try and turn things around. If this cooking contest can get Savannah to see the error of her ways, then I'm sure she'll forgive me for this.
I hope you're right.
Well, Paimon didn't think we'd be poaching from Savannah's staff to get our third person, but there you go. Anyway, Monica's a professional chef, so nothing could possibly go wrong now.
Great! Then it's settled. And to congratulate you all on making the team, I propose a Spina-sponsored meal to celebrate.
Sweet.
Spina sponsored? Wait, you mean I'm cooking?
Well, I promised the Traveler a feast in the Fleuve Cendre. And I know how much you've been looking forward to it.
Yeah! Feast, feast, feast!
I can help cook. It'll be good practice for a contest.
All right, if you insist. Then prepare for some of the finest food of your lives.
Let's do this. Escoffier treats everyone to a spectacular feast. Ooh, nice. Wow, look at that. Nice image, dude. I always like to see these images because I think back then, Hoyoverse, I don't think Genshin had these types of images during this quest, and the fact we're getting more of these is really nice to see. Escoffier opted for a huge variety of dishes. Thankfully, both of us are skilled enough that, even though it's our first time working together, we had a great rapport.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Wait, hold on. You need to finesse that further.
You dished out plenty of praise and taught me an awful lot too. Time seemed to fly by.
That was a dream come true. Paimon never knew Fontanian cuisine could be this good.
Now let's check on Escoffier. Let's see.
Why, Savannah? Why?
What are you up to?
Oh, nothing. I was just flicking through the original Codex de Boer. I wanted to see if there was anything I'm missing. Something I hadn't noticed before. That might explain why Savannah's so desperate to get her hands on it. But I can't find anything. It's just some hastily scribbled recipes in between diary entries from Modest's adventuring phase. And most of it's not even legible anymore. The copy I gave her not only has all the recipes in full, but even includes my own private tips and notes from years of experience. Surely that's infinitely more useful than this old thing.
For her, it's probably not about how useful it is, and more an issue of head chef's pride.
Yeah, maybe. Still, it's just hard for me to imagine that the Savannah I knew would go to all this effort just to make a point.
Were you two friends?
We were. At least I always thought we were. She was a little shy, but meticulous with everything and everyone she dealt with. She made a few mistakes here and there, but she was quick to correct them whenever they were pointed out. And she was always striving to improve as a chef. Those qualities are why I recommended her to replace me as head chef. I never imagined for 1 second that she'd cause Fiamma and the other staff so much grief.
Jeez, crap. Like, what even, like, I don't know what even happened to what caused a huge shift of personality change. Like, holy crap. Sounds like you feel partly responsible. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Morning.
Well, I mean, to an extent, of course. I pushed hard for her to get the role. And the idea that she turned out like this because of me is difficult to come to terms with. I wonder if this is how Modeste felt back when he was writing the Codex.
Speaking of Modeste, didn't he have a falling out with someone as well?
Yes, with his good friend and co-founder of the Hotel de Bois, Savelli. The story goes that after Modeste unveiled his Gâteau de Bois and was hailed as a culinary genius, he was admired and adored by all. But his newfound fame slowly drove him and Savelli apart. Unlike Modeste, whose every new creation was an instant hit, Savelli seemed to face setbacks every turn. Doors that would swing wide open for Modeste would shut in Savelli's face. And with Modeste being whisked off to all manner of functions by his celebrity friends, he had less and less time to discuss the culinary arts with Savelli. People started gossiping about Savelli, and their relationship between the two gradually soured.
So, what happened to them ultimately?
Everything came to an abrupt end when Modeste, still in the prime of his life and still hailed as a genius, suddenly died from an acute illness.
Wait, did he like, suddenly, there's no way, like, did his friend, like, poison him or something? There's no way. Am I holding the script? I don't know if I'm holding the right script or the wrong script. I assume he must have poisoned him or somehow. Good evening, thank you. Good evening to me.
And that was it? They neither had a decisive split, nor got the chance to properly reconcile. Their story just came to an end. One rumor had it that Savelli actually killed Modeste out of jealousy, even as the latter was hoping to make amends.
But that's, I don't know, because that sounds too predictable. It's like way too predictable to be true though. Like, I'm not sure. Like, is it like too predictable to be true or what? Is it true?
Unlikely. It's a popular theory, but
yeah,
there's no real basis for it.
Like,
At least there are no records of Savelli ever being convicted of a crime.
There has to be
Still,
evidence for it.
Beyond a point, there's no way of knowing what truly happened in the past. All we can do is try to make sure the present doesn't quite go as badly. And that's why I have to win this contest tomorrow. Then get the truth about everything that's been going on, even if it means cracking her open like a nut.
Sweet. With me on the team, there's no way we can lose. Or actually, with you on the team, there's no way we can lose. Now you gotta give credit to me, because I'm gonna help carry this team though.
Really? Well, I like the confidence. Don't let me down tomorrow then. You better bring your A game.
Don't worry, I will. I've definitely been cooking in-game, and definitely not spam food. Roasted by flames. Let us cook, chat. Let us cook.
Let's hope that Savannah isn't all sizzle and no steak. After all
Hold
the work
up,
we
let
put
us
in,
cook.
it would kind of be a shame if tomorrow was a complete cakewalk.
Oh, I need to take a double look. Hold on a second. Let me take a double... Is that tail part of her main weapon? I don't know. It has the same spike though. It's got like 3 spikes, and because at first I thought it looked like her weapon though, because it's got like spikes though. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just like, oh, overthinking too much. Alright, now let's time skip. Wait till and let the cooking contest begin. Dun, 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 dun. And it is now morning time. Or no, actually it's afternoon though. Here we go.
To the Hotel de Bois. Toot sweet.
Let's go. Here we go. By the way, I don't know if you know it, but I accidentally so during this area right
Did you
here.
hear the news? Escoffier's coming back for a cooking contest.
During like around
Wait,
this area
seriously?
here,
Escoffier
when
in a
at the
cooking
start
contest?
of the story
Now
quest,
that
I
I've gotta
was
see.
so you know how there's a teleport right there where we first met Escoffier. I wasn't going to do that. I was gonna take like the good old casual way.
I don't get it.
Good old
Why would
casual
anyone
way,
in
you
their
know,
right mind challenge
traveling
her to
on
a
foot,
cooking contest?
try to find a way to go on the ground. I accidentally activated this quest here because this area is when the quest begin, and I accidentally started it. Oops. But we don't need to worry about that though, because then it gave us a bit of spoilers about Escoffier's story quest, so there's nothing to worry about. But without further ado, let's start the cookie contest. Like here, look at this. All the foods that I've made shows how much of a professional chef. Wait, I don't remember making this. Wait, did I make this? I don't remember making this one. Yeah, these are. I've made. Well, okay. Now I'm seeing a lot of foods I have not made before. Holy crap! Have I made this? No, I must have got some of these foods as a birthday gift. I definitely got some like these foods as a birthday gift because I don't have the characters to make their own specialty. So I always save them though, because they're like very unique, you know? They're just very unique to keep, you know? Alright, let's do this. Let's start the cooking contest. Let's begin. Let's put our headbands on. Let's put our headbands. Let's put the wristbands on. Let's get our sword, our skills. Let's begin.
This most exciting of cooking contests.
Savannah, I brought the original copy of the codex you asked for.
Monica? Huh.
Don't worry, there's no need to be scared, Monica.
In the interests of fairness, this contest will be conducted in a double-blind format.
I love his voice and the accent. I love it.
They will be sent to the back of the kitchen where they'll each receive a label. The labels will be placed out of sight underneath the plates, only to be revealed after the judges have sampled them and reached a final verdict. This is to ensure that no one will know which dish is made by which contestant.
As one of the judges, I promise to be fair and impartial.
When my meal got interrupted yesterday, I never thought this is how they'd make it up to me. Getting a seat on the judging panel is a pretty
he
sweet
gets to be
deal.
the judge. Wow, that's
Both
impressive.
contestants have taken their positions. Then, without further ado, let the Hôtel de Bord cooking contest commence!
Let's do this. Wait, do I have to like, is there gonna be gameplay for it? Alright, I need to be ready. There, I know it. Alright, let's get ready. Let's do this. Complete the objective. Let's go. Please tell me for the love of God there's no time limit. If there's a time limit, I'll be sad. Son of a gun, of course it's a time limit. God dang it. Alright, you know what? Locked in. Let's locked in. Let me cook. I got this.
Monica, Traveler, it's go time.
Oh, no, okay, there's no
Let's
time
do
limit.
this.
Alright. Oh, there's me.
Alphonse, Gaspar.
Even the best chef in the world can't flavor
Oh.
their food without prepping the flavoring,
How do
right?
how do I get it?
Even the
Some of
best
it-
chef in the
how do I
world
get it?
can't flavor their food without prepping the
How
flavoring,
do I get the
right?
food?
Looks like our two head
I
chefs are
use
raring
my
to
elemental
go.
skill. Let me
Like
see.
an oven on full blast, this competition is quickly heating up.
How do I pick up the food? It's right there. All I see is add flavoring. Like, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Or Traveler's doing it for me. Do I have to click it here, or what do I do? Traveler, myself, help me. What do I do? Oh no, I'm an idiot. It's oh my god. I was so focused. I didn't even look back. Whoops, that was my bad. Gamers never turn around. Gamers never turn around. Alright, let's go. Alright, there we go. Now we just balance flavors. Alright, alright, here we go. Now time to do the math. So we just need at least 4. If we just need like 1, 2, 3, 4, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. There's no 4. I don't see 4. What do? I need to... Gotta do something. I'm gonna play safe. I'm gonna do 3. But that means I need 1 more, so... I don't know what to do though. I need apples. I need apples. How do I need apples. I need apples though. I need apples. I need 1 more. Is there any way? Oh, I'm a genius. Let's go.
That should be enough flavoring. Now hurry up and balance the flavors.
Alright, this should be good enough. Alright, let's go. This should be enough. Alright. So we have 2 or 3. So I need somehow. Well, I have 3 though, so I need find a way. If I need 3, 4, 5, which means that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But that wouldn't be enough though, because that means wait. Actually, let's go. I'm a genius, bro. I was so locked in. I just knew what to do. I knew what to do. Let's go. I'm a genius. Alright, what else? What else we gotta do next? What's the plan? And voila, now we start.
Come on, traveler!
Thanks, Navia. Alright, so what are we gonna do next? We're just getting started. Layer 2, make the next layer of the cake. Alright. Gotta fill the layer for the cake, and that's the plan. So what else? Do we need these guys? What do we need to do? Alright, we need 4, so we're gonna need apples with us. So let's do these. Do these. These, and we'll do this. So we need to perfectly balance.
What are you playing at? Not how I taught you to do it! Stop horsing around!
Yeah, whatever you say. Let me cook. Alright, so we need at least 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The balance of
Bingo.
flavors is about right. But the quantity is too low.
Ooh. What do we... Wait.
Yes, chef!
Add at least 2 servings.
Tension in the ranks on Team Savannah.
I have not perfectly
progress?
balanced them. Whoops. I think I gone a bit too far.
Hey, Savannah, what are you doing?
So wait. I do this. Wait, no. Do this and boom. There we go. Got that. Flavor balancing complete. If you look closely, Escoffier's only wearing an apron. Wait, she is? Hold on a minute. Wait, is she actually only wearing an apron? I never like looked closely to her design. I was just focused on the hat. Wait. Also, I'm still bothered. Like, I don't know what those 3 lines on her chest is though. Like, it's been like buttery. Is it like part of a layer or something? I don't know. Shoot, hold on. I need to focus. Alright. Holy numbers of apples. Hold on. Before we do, is she actually wearing an apron? Let me wait. Few idle animations, but I just hold on. Wait, is she? Wait, oh my goodness, she actually is wearing an apron. What the? Alright, back to apples. Alright. Just need to.
Escoffier is already on the final step of the recipe.
I think I need
Savannah's progress.
2 more, and I just need to do these.
I think this flavor profile is still a little bit
I have one.
off.
Yes, I do have one. I just need. For good sakes, let's do this.
Both of you!
Whoa. Are the travelers doing well? Job traveler. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do these, and then boom. Let's go. Additional goals in the flavor process, and now I just need 1 more though. I just need like 1 more.
Wow! Is Savannah serious? Can she really make up
Perfect.
for
All right, I
lost
think
time
this is a
working-
perfect balance. Watch this. we're gonna do this, boom, and then do this, boom, and then wait. That's a floral flavoring. Floral flavoring. Oops. Wait, what? Hold on.
Yeah! Yeah! A little moose boosh!
Ooh, okay. Now I see. Okay, I just have to serve apple first, then serve apple first, then apple first. All right, watch this. Serve the apples first, and then we do this. There we go.
Stay calm, Escoffier. There has to be a way to balance the flavors. Just think.
There we go. Flavor balancing complete. All right, I think that's the last time we gotta do, right?
You can't match Escoffier's talent.
Also, I didn't want to mention this, but I think when I was trying to look at the apron, I think I sort of got flashed.
I present
Use
to
your
you
elemental skill.
Gateau de Boer.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Voila. Perfection, I would say. How would you eat like the whole cake? I know you could like slice up the few, but how would you like eat the whole cake? Because there's an ice cream. Do you just like pull the ice cream, or you just like eat like on the cake, or what?
That went just as I expected.
Look at that. That took me 6 minutes and I used up 12 times, and you know what? I think I did pretty great. I'm so glad it didn't took me like more than 10 minutes. It actually took me less time than that though. But overall, we did excellent. Well done. Well done to everyone else, including myself. Now, the most important thing is the judges. The judges is the most important part of the contest. So
contestants, please
let's see what they
take
have.
your dishes
Let's see.
to the back.
Because the judges gives out the scores, so they're the important part of the contest. Let's see.
That guy was right. You really can't tell whose is whose just by looking at them.
Oh, jeez.
We both made the same dish after all.
Yep.
For all her flaws, Savannah's a talented chef who earned my recommendation for good reason.
Oh,
She
okay.
wouldn't screw up something as
Design
elementary
critic,
as the
I
cake's
really hate
appearance.
how you could just like
Whoa!
I
This
really hate
is
how
really
they just like
rather good.
separated biggest design critics. I don't know why that was a good idea.
Sweet. This is a masterclass in how to make Gâteau de Boer.
I would give this one at least 9.9 out of 10.
Is that how it works?
Only because there's something about
Nice
the
chef,
flavor
thank
of
you,
the
thank
base.
you. I'm a
It's
great
just a little
chef.
different from the recipe
Me,
I'm
Escoffier,
used to.
and Monica, we were all great chefs.
Really? I couldn't tell.
All right, on to gâteau number 2. I haven't had a single bite, and already this aroma is a delight to the senses.
I have a feeling that this gâteau will be a gâteau for the ages.
How exciting! I'm gonna dig in.
Notice something?
I think maybe someone got a little carried away when they were adding the sugar.
Not just the sugar, it's the flavors too. This is all over the place. Who made this?
It appears the decision is unanimous. This gâteau is far below the standard we would expect.
And Paimon thought this might actually be close. Turns out she can't bake to save her life.
Maybe it's because of poor teamwork. She spent half the time just berating her staff. Yeah, I just noticed that. I was just like listening while cooking though. Yep.
Something's not right here. Savannah may not be perfect, but no way is she this sloppy.
That's
I
impossible.
can now declare that the creator of the first gâteau has won this cooking contest. Now, all that remains is to turn the plate over and reveal the chef's name underneath.
What? It's Savannah?
Wait,
No,
what?
that's impossible.
Hey, Savannah, you cheated!
No, I don't
What
think
did you
so.
do? Oh, you swapped the plates, didn't you?
Wait. No way.
Well, someone's a sore loser. These cakes went from the oven to the judge's table without me ever laying a finger on them. And everyone here can attest to that.
Hold on, wait.
It
What
was
if the
Vanish and
judges?
staff who
Ooh,
labeled them in the
wait.
kitchen. If you're looking to accuse someone, why don't you start with them? Isn't it more likely that Escoffier's lost her edge? Oh, or maybe her assistants let the team
There's
down.
no way.
You take that back.
No, I don't believe
Judges,
it. I don't
We
believe it.
demand a rematch.
I don't believe. There's no way. There's no way.
That's enough. What's done is done.
What?
As head chef, or rather as team lead, I take responsibility for the dish I served. Whatever went wrong and however it happened, I should have spotted it.
No.
Savannah, I didn't think you'd stoop this low just to beat me in a bake-off. What happened to your chef's pride?
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you want the Codex to bore that much, you can have it.
Escoffier, no!
Don't do it.
But you must promise me that you'll apologize to Firma and compensate him for everything you put him through.
It's a little late to be negotiating terms. The contest is over and I won. That means you owe me the Codex, and I owe you nothing.
My goodness,
Look, Savannah,
drama
you may
queen.
have fooled everyone else, but can you really fool yourself? What I'm offering is to accept defeat without looking to expose what you've done.
Monica's got
But
something.
only on the condition that you promise to stop putting so much pressure on your staff.
Fine. I'll treat this as your final handover of duties from one head chef to the next. So, will that be all, ex-head chef? Or is there any other unfinished business you'd like to leave in my hands?
I didn't mean that to be a scolding from your former boss, just a word of advice from a fellow chef and a friend. But I don't know if you're even open to input from other people anymore.
I know what I'm doing. I don't need your advice.
All right,
Sure.
fine. I'm glad to hear it.
There's no way it ends like that. There's no way. Really? There has to be more. There's got. This is not the end of the story
Codex de
quest.
Boer. Finally. Now, at long last, I will
Because I
succeed.
noticed Monica. Something's definitely going on with Monica.
How could you let her get away with this?
Because it looks like Monica couldn't say anything. Did she swap the? Did she swap the dish?
Here.
Did Savannah told her to like swap the dish, or
Sorry.
what happened?
It was just a bake-off, not the end of the world. I'm already over it. Besides, it's not all bad. She agreed to compensate Firma. That's mission accomplished for the Spina.
I don't know.
Honestly, if I'd have known that giving her the Codex would solve everything, I'd have just done that in the first place. I mean, why bother with the whole cooking contest? It's such a waste of time and energy.
But Escoffier, privately, I'm sure she's devastated. But what's done is done.
No. No! This doesn't make any sense!
Huh?
That's it? No secrets, no nothing? I don't believe it!
Well,
This can't be
all that for nothing.
Chef Savannah!
Uh-oh.
Savannah?
Savannah passes out after reading through the original codex.
It's nothing life-threatening. Just a lot of pent-up stress and exhaustion.
All that for nothing. It's just the
I
same.
knew it.
Yep, it's the same.
Pent up stress?
The truth is, however hard she might be on the rest of us, the person she puts the most pressure on is herself.
Yes, there are nights when she makes us redo things over and over into the wee hours. But for her, it's every night.
Oh, actually,
She'll
yeah,
hide
now you
herself
think
away in
about
the
it.
kitchen working on new techniques and recipes, and only realize how long she's been at it when we come to work the following
Like,
morning.
it's not just the workers that stayed up night. It's her that stayed up all night.
that?
Our best guess is she doesn't want to be seen as less of a chef than Escoffier.
And there it is.
Even so, That's no excuse for taking her anger out on the rest of you.
Yeah, and it's definitely no excuse for cheating in the cooking contest.
Huh, about that, we honestly have no idea how she did it. We were focused on our own work the whole time, like she asked.
Leone and Algalia were the ones I tasked with labeling the cakes. I've already spoken to them both. They're at a loss to explain it too.
Not to worry. Come on, join me downstairs. I'll interrogate the guilty gâteau myself.
Go and interrogate the cake. Alright, let's see. Alright. Time to interrogate. Let's see what went wrong. Let's see what went wrong. Let's see it.
What it was?
Oh, this is aggravated assault on my palate. I'd rather eat wet cement than this.
Is it really that bad? I made sure to taste test it before it was served.
Oh, relax. This isn't your cake. Savannah never switched the plates.
Monica definitely did something. Like,
The
look at her.
offending flavors are
Monica
coming
hasn't
from
said
in
a single
between the
word
icing and
though.
the cake base,
She must have done
Which
something.
means someone tampered with it while it was
It's
being
Monica.
made.
It's definitely Monica.
Or in other words, we have a traitor in our midst.
Yep, I knew it. I was correct. I have the script. I knew it. I saw it
I'm
coming.
sorry.
But
I
why,
was forced
Monica?
into it.
But why?
It was Chef Savannah. She said if I didn't cooperate, she would...
Calm down, Monica. I've already accepted defeat. And if I wanted retribution, I would have brought this up when the results were announced. Whatever's going on with you, just spill the beans. There's no need to hide it.
Come on, tell us. It's alright.
I was the one who caused the food safety incident that one time.
Food safety?
What?
Wait, you mean the Lumaline incident? So
What?
you procured the contaminated ingredients?
I think so. Savannah and I were on procurement that day. I didn't check everything as well as I should have, and so I let contaminated ingredients make it into the kitchen. But I swear I didn't do it on purpose. I had no idea there was an issue with them, and I didn't know it would end up with Escoffier going to jail. But the last thing I expected was for Savannah to use it as leverage to blackmail me with...
Dang.
This is crazy. So Savannah pressured you into sabotaging Escoffier's cake by threatening to expose your secret if you didn't?
Not.
I know,
Not
it's terrible.
the
I'm
plot
so
twist I
sorry.
was expecting.
I was so scared. The thought of Chef Escoffier finding out that I put her in jail, it made me freeze up with fear. I thought Escoffier would hate my guts if she ever found out, and yet somehow that's ended up in me doing something even worse.
Seriously? All this fuss over a little slip-up?
Huh?
Firstly, it's not like I got a life sentence. I did my stint at the fortress, and now I'm out. And secondly, I had my own reasons for leaving the Hotel de Boer. This wasn't the only factor. So, you don't need to feel ashamed or frightened or anything like that. Any more than you need to add butter when you're pan-searing foie gras.
You mean... you forgive me?
Oh, well, I'm not saying you don't have to take responsibility for your mistakes. You should tell Vanagem to mark down your performance for the past few months. Then do some digging and find out exactly where those contaminated ingredients came from. Sure, you've made mistakes, but now's the time to fix them. Understood?
Yeah.
Understood.
Good. Now, back to Savannah. What about the original codex would compel her to resort to blackmail?
I have my suspicions. Not that I've got any proof to back them up, though.
What is it?
Ugh. What happened to me?
Oh boy, she's awake.
I've overheard some customers murmuring about how the Hotel de Boer hasn't been the same since Escoffier left. They think our menu doesn't taste like it used to, especially our signature items.
You mean Gate de board?
Now that you mention it, I noticed it during the contest too. I couldn't put my finger on it, but the flavor seems subtly different from how it used to be. But the difference was so small, I'm sure no one would notice it besides our most loyal customers and true dessert connoisseurs.
Still, as head chef, it's easy to see why Savannah would get so hung up on it. So many times I've seen her make the cake base over and over again, late into the night, determined to match Escoffier's version. But something's always slightly off every time.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Never really gave it much thought though.
Thinking back on it now, it's clear that Savannah's been in a downward spiral ever since Escoffier left.
She wants to prove that she can fill Escoffier's shoes. That's gotta be the reason. But after countless setbacks, she's getting more and more unhinged. And at some point along the way, she switched from doubting herself to doubting Escoffier.
Doubting Escoffier? For what?
For what exactly? Wait. She thought the codex from Escoffier was a fake.
Yeah, it would explain why she was bent on getting the original at any cost. She must have thought Escoffier purposely omitted key details from her recipes when she copied them out. Also, she could retain her place as the #1 chef in Fontaine, the only one privy to all the secrets of the trade.
Oh, for goodness sake. What a stupid idea.
Of course. Then she finally got the codex only to discover that the secret recipes she's been pining for don't exist at all. Seeing how utterly wrong she was must have been a real shock to the system. It probably brought up everything at once. It overwhelmed her, and she passed out.
There's still one thing that doesn't make sense, though. If Savannah had the real recipe all along, how come it tasted different? She might not be on the same level as Escoffier, but surely after like 50 attempts, she'd get it right one of those times.
Yeah, no.
You'd think so, but geniuses like Escoffier are in a league of their own.
Yeah. He's keeping the true recipe to herself.
New head chef, you say? What's her name? I don't think I've heard of her before.
I wonder, can the Hotel de Boer keep its edge without Escoffier at the helm?
This tastes different from last time. Is it undercooked or something?
Get your hands on the codex, no matter what it takes.
Take this. It's a copy of the Codex de Boer. From now on, you will be its keeper. Don't listen to the doubters. If I say you can do it, then you can do it. Even if you don't believe in yourself, at least believe in me. Hey, did you hear me? Once I'm gone, the restaurant is all yours.
Into the kitchen?
All this time, I've been blaming other people, but maybe I'm the problem.
Holy crap, dude. Not the outcome of the cooking contest I was expecting, dude. I was just like chilling and watching
I
it, dude.
sincerely apologize for putting everyone out. Savannah's awake now, but I don't think
Bro,
she's
I
ready
was
to
just
speak
the
to
audience, dude.
anyone
I
yet.
was like watching like the whole
Let's
drama.
give her the day to calm down. I'm sure you'll have the chance to talk everything out tomorrow.
Hopefully by tomorrow things will go well.
In that case,
Hopefully.
I'll go and update for Ma and his family. I wonder what he'll make of all this.
Hopefully things could end in like a peace treaty.
So, we'll come back tomorrow then.
Let's go.
That was a long day. I think I've earned myself a sweet treat when I get back home.
Oh, nice! Macarons? Or are you gonna switch it up this time?
Macaron? What? Hold on. What is this, Escoffier?
Traveler, how much do you know about the snow-winged goose?
Not a whole lot.
Every year, they migrate long distances in search of a suitable home. There's always one goose at the front whose job is to lead the flock. Fontaine poets often use the image of that goose to explore the ideas about leadership and genius. They usually imagine someone who's a cut above the rest, a model of perfection. But what those poets don't know is that during a migration, the lead goose is always changing. Once the lead goose shows signs of fatigue, it retreats to the back of the flock and allows another goose to take its place. So the truth is that leadership, with all the responsibilities and pressures that come with it, it's something that everyone takes turns at. But we humans completely miss that fact when we project our own ideas about social hierarchies onto them.
Is this about you and Savannah?
I guess what I'm saying is, I don't buy into this notion that there's some sort of gulf between normal and genius. Cooking is a science, not magic. Given the same ingredients, same recipe, and same environment, I see no reason why two different people shouldn't be able to create the exact same dish. Of course, some people have a more sensitive palate than others, and some people are just born bolder or more conscientious. But these are all variables that can be accounted for with time and practice. I'd have no reason to expect so much from others if I believed that perfection can only come from the hands of a genius. The only reason I hold people to high standards is because, well, I believe they're capable of greatness.
I don't know if you're right. I believe that's a great thing to believe in.
Okay, I've made up my mind. I'm gonna get to the bottom of why Savannah failed. And come tomorrow, I'll give her the scolding of her life, pointing out all the mistakes she's made along the way. Then she'll finally see the error of her ways.
Alright, now we just wait for tomorrow. Holy crap, I'm almost rank level 66. Well, I'm very close. Well, not close. So wait till the following day, 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Except Genshin, Team Fortress, do you play any other online game? Oh, yes, I do. On streams, I actually play Minecraft though. Well, rarely though, but I think I want to play more Minecraft though. And I'm still currently playing Sonic 06, which is like one of the old games that has a lot of bugs and glitches. And I still haven't completed the game yet, and hopefully I will though. And sorry I have not been playing Sonic 06 recently, chat, because I've been so focused on Genshin. No, my hands has been full with Genshin, like complete the Archon quest, Escoffier story quest, and of course doing this event. And not only that, I had to grind all my characters, so that might be the reason why I haven't played Sonic 06 for a while. So hopefully I get to play it. Hopefully though, it'd be nice to take like a little break from Genshin and just play other games that I want to play. It'd be nice though. And yeah, I think that's it. I also play Lethal Company. I played it solo sometimes on stream. I think I always play Lethal Company in holiday, but I haven't bought Repo yet, and I'm looking forward. So maybe if I ever get in a collab, a Repo collab, I'll definitely get the game and play with other streamers as well. Alright, now we just wait for the following day. And wait, I accidentally overpassed. Yes, I did. Hold on. Boom. That gonna work? Let's see. Wait, it is 5 o'clock. What? Hold on. Nope, that didn't work. Hold on. Like Riot Games? I'm not. Ooh, Riot Games. I don't think I've heard those before though. Maybe something like that. Try Minecraft mod also quite. Oh my goodness, I've always wanted to try modded Minecraft, but the thing is, I don't know how to add mods to Minecraft. Yes, I do have Java Edition. I have Java Edition. Don't worry about it. I have Minecraft Java Edition, but I don't know how to add mods there yet. I'm not a very good person because every time I search up or looked up how to mod Minecraft, I just find no answers. I just find nothing. I literally find nothing. No matter how much I research, I just find nothing though. Like people just don't like show example how you can add Minecraft. So that's why I find modding Minecraft very difficult. Because I don't know how to mod Minecraft. I just don't know how. I would love to try one day. One day, I would love to try mod Minecraft.
Why are we here so early?
Because I want to try out this,
for a while.
like the little challenge where I, inspired by this one video where a person downloaded all of the Minecraft horror mods and see how long they can survive. I want to try that challenge. That'd be fun. I think you need Minecraft Forge to add mod. Really? Let me look that up. Minecraft. Oh, is that how you add? Is that how you add mods? Interesting. I'll look that up later. I want to check on Escoffier.
Check on her? Why? What happened?
About her and Savannah? Oh, there she is.
Oh no. Escoffier, are you alright?
Is she okay? Oh my goodness gracious.
I'm fine. Just need to get some more coffee in me.
You really did pull an all-nighter then.
Huh? What happened to my coffee? Did I really drink it all?
I don't think... Oh, wait. Nah. Oh, no. I think drinking too much caffeine is pretty unhealthy for you. Now you should get some rest. Yeah, I think she needs some rest. There's no way. Yeah, I think drinking too much caffeine is not that good. Wait. I want to read which ones correctly. Now you should get some rest.
All right. Thanks.
Get some rest. You don't need to
appreciate it.
sleep. Get some rest. Get some good sleep.
Well,
No
there's
coffee.
cooking facilities here. Or we could just grab a cup of coffee from Cafe Lutece. But either way, hurry.
Nah, what should we do? Ooh, alright. Both options is either we could like buy coffee or make a dish that contains coffee beans. No, let's make some dish, let's make some dish. Why not? Why not? See the menu. Oh yeah, I have not tried the recipes. Hold on. Ooh, I'll take it. Thank you. Thank you. And what else do you have here? I'll take it. Well, I buy 2 of them, so I'll take it. Thank you. Is there any way I can... where is the stove? Where's the stove? There it is. There's the stove. Let's learn them instantly. And let's see what we have in store. Ooh, rainbow macarons. But which one contains coffee beans? I don't think I have them though. Let's see. What do we have in our inventory? Let's see.
Coffee. Need coffee.
Oh, wait. Wait, what's this here? Wait, why do I have this here? What's in here? What do I got? What do I got? What do I got? Wait, I see nothing. Where is it? Why this option? Oh, Farina's cake. Oh, Farina's cake. You know what? Well, I haven't used this for a while. I've been saving her specialty, but I'll get her for her next birthday. Her next birthday, I'll just wait for her birthday meal and I'll get this meal, so it's not the last one though. Or I'll get Farina and I can just have her like get her specialty. But you know what? This is for you. And also I've heard Escoffier likes Farina, so this is a perfect dish. This is a perfect dish for her. Let's give it to her. Here you go.
Strong, bitter coffee beans, transformed through expert brewing and balanced perfectly with rich, creamy steam milk. Wonderful.
Look at that, she likes it. Look at that.
I feel much better now. Thank you so much, Traveler and Paimon.
You're welcome.
Glad to hear it, but make sure to catch up on your sleep when you get the chance.
That's me. That's literally me. I really need to catch up my sleep. If you play Minecraft Bedrock Edition, don't need to download any additional third-party application or software installed mod. Bedrock Edition allows mods to be installed during marking. Oh, well, I don't have Bedrock. I only have the Java Edition. Because that's the one I bought. How goes the investigation?
I think I figured out where the problem lies. Honestly, it's ridiculous. I don't know whether to laugh or cry.
Tell us.
Wait, what investigation? What are you guys talking about?
I'll save it for when everyone else gets here. It's so stupidly small, I can't believe it's caused so much drama.
And yet, look at this kitchen. Seems like you had your own share of failed experiments last night.
Yes, except my failures were stepping stones to success.
Escoffier, have you seen Savannah?
Huh?
Why?
No, not since yesterday.
What happened?
Why? What's wrong?
After seeing her home yesterday, we were all a little concerned about how she was doing. So, I dropped by her place early this morning to check on her. Only to find an empty house with the doors wide open.
What?
I left Alphonse and the others to keep watch at her home, while I checked the Hotel de Bord. I'm worried something bad might have happened.
That's
if
not
she's
good.
Not here, then where could she be?
Boss, Escoffier, bad news.
This isn't good.
Alphonse? You're supposed to be keeping watch at Savannah's house.
We were, but then, just after you left, we found this stuff in her house.
Is it a letter?
Oh, looks like a map with a bunch of random places circled. What does it mean?
Wait a second. This feels familiar. I'm sure these places are all connected somehow. Of course, from the Codex. They're all places that Modeste explored on his adventures.
Modeste, the founder of the Hotel de Bord?
Yeah, but I don't understand. The adventure logs in the Codex are too fragmented to be of any use. How come this map shows all the missing details?
The Codex de Bord? Then, this place marked in red out at sea. Could that be the fabled birthplace of Gâteau de Bord?
Seriously? So now she set her sights on finding the original recipe and beating Escoffier that way?
That's very childish.
Jeez,
What?
Savannah. Anything to overcome a gâteau plateau,
For the
huh?
justice equals for justice,
idiot.
not for
Does
Escoffier.
she have
Oops.
a death wish? Those ruins are thousands of years old.
Hold on, there's more. Besides the map, we also found these letters.
I didn't know that. Oh jeez, oh crap, boy, it's almost late for it's almost 11 a.m. I don't have time to read all this, and what the heck just happened? Why did my internet cut out all of a sudden? I didn't even, it didn't even give me a chance to read. What? What? Oh my, what the?
I feel much
Oh,
better now.
son of a gun, I had to
Thank you
go
so
through
much,
all this.
Traveler and Paimon.
Glad to hear it, but
Oh
make sure
my
to catch
goodness.
up on Wait,
I'll save it for when...
Escoffier, have you seen
Bro,
Savannah?
Genshin really needs to add a skip
After
button. I'm
seeing
starting
her
to
home
understand.
yesterday, we were only too. I left Alphonse. If she's not here, boss, Alphonse, you're supposed.
We were.
oh,
Of course. Yeah, but...
The Codex.
seriously?
Ugh.
Hold on.
Alright, let's see. Several months ago. I'm gonna read this very quickly.
It was you. You let the Lumaline through, didn't you? It sounds like a threat letter. Does this mean that Savannah was responsible for the safety incident? And not Monica after all?
What? 99
Retrieve
MS?
the codex
Bro, I
by
like good
any
internet.
means
I don't know what
necessary.
happened. I don't
So
even
the
know what just
cooking
happened.
contest and the cheating.
It was working so fine, and yet this
Pulling the
happened.
strings?
She's keeping the true recipe to herself.
Ugh, this is all such a mess. Paimon needs a second to process this. First, we thought that Savannah forced Monica to cheat in the cooking contest.
Yep.
But now, it turns out that someone else forced Savannah to force Monica to cheat?
So, did Savannah blackmail Monica? Or is it the other way around? Interesting. Meanwhile, somewhere deep beneath the sea.
You're finally here. Of course. I should have put 2 and 2 together as soon as I read your threat letter. The food safety incident, the demand for a cooking contest, the instruction to blackmail Monica, even the suggestion that Escoffier was keeping secrets from me. It was all part of your grand plan, wasn't it?
What?
Monica?
Wait, what in the plot twist is happening? Bro, what? It's like almost 11 a.m. What is going on? Please, I just want some sleep. What is happening? I haven't even eat food, dude. What's going on?
We should be getting close to the spot marked on the map.
Oh jeez, dude, there's gotta be more explanations. Alright, let's dolphin dive.
Really takes the cake.
Okay, I don't know why I didn't dolphin dive.
Her, I'm gonna curse the living daylights out of her.
Alright, let's go. Oh, I haven't swim on the water for a long time. Oh. Bro, what? Okay, not the plot twist I was expecting. What? Okay, alright. Ooh, sweet domain. Don't mind if I do. Yes, and yes. Let's go. I have a Hydro character with me. Let's do this. Bro, what is this story? What is going on? I thought it was gonna be like a normal freaking cooking contest. Everything solved happily ever after. But no, there's more. There's literally more. What is going on? Sam, welcome to the stream. Plot twist. What is happening? What is this story quest? Oh my goodness. I'm lost for words. I'm just lost for words. Hey, look, fishies. This looks, oh my goodness, this reminds me of Rapture from BioShock. Like this tube here, like the road. This is giving me like BioShock vibes. In Rapture. That's what this is giving me of. City at the bottom of the ocean.
Whoa, this place looks like an underwater restaurant, doesn't it? Suddenly, the idea of an adventure chef finding secret ingredients makes a whole lot more sense.
I think Modest's codex mentioned this place. A public bath from the time of Remoria. So yeah, definitely the kind of place that would have served food and drinks.
Hey, look at these.
Huh? Some blubber beasts have come to join the party? How did they get here?
I think they're telling us something or not.
Oh, they ran off.
Guess they're not used to seeing humans. Let's head further in.
That could be easier said than done. Something's blocking the entrance.
Oh boy, puzzle? Really?
Well, did Modeste mention it in his adventure logs by any chance? They must have gotten through somehow.
Good point. Yes, that's right. It's coming back to me now.
Sweet.
We prepared a banquet for our shy little guests, and as the food flowed away on the current, they broke into a joyous chorus, and the path opened to us.
So we just gotta feed them food, right?
We have to feed the blubber beasts? With what? There's nothing here besides rocks, romaritime flowers, and lumitoile. See,
Paimon.
This is why you should always bring snacks. You never know when you're gonna need them. Now we have to head all the way back to shore and grab some.
Paimon, you can make food out
There's
of
no time for
anything.
that. Romaritime flowers and lumitoile will have to do. They may not look appetizing to us, but who knows? They could be blubber beast delicacies.
Wait, we're seriously gonna try this?
Collect the remaining flowers and tiles in the surrounding area. And now we feed them. No, dude, okay. Alright, not gonna lie. At first, I found this gameplay to be fun. Now, I'm actually kind of getting tired of it. Oh, jeez. I had to do this again. Alright. Alright, what do I do? Where's my singing? I need...
A dash of frosting!
Now we just need these. Now let's balance. Oh boy. All right, now I just need 4, right? I could just wait. No. Do this. Then when I add 3. Do this. Then do this, and boom. Flavor balancing complete. I hope it's the last time I get to do this gameplay. I hope it's the last time. Please tell me there's not more.
Blubber beasts or not, are we sure this stuff is edible?
For them, yes.
Trust me, they'll love it.
More pertinently, how do we actually feed it to them?
Oh, good question. If we try to put them in the pool, we'll probably just scare them off again, and who knows how long they'll be gone.
Yes, we can't afford to wait for them to double back. Oh, what was it that Modeste said again? Something about the food flowing away on the current.
Yeah, we just like place it down on some kind of machine. That is right there. There it is. I see it. Pick the dish and make the delivery. All right. No, let's not do like this. Let's rotate here. This. Perfect. Now we just deliver food, and we'll deliver that food over there. Now let's deliver right over this area. Cook in cave underwater. Listen, if Tony Stark can build his first Iron Man suit in a cave with a box of scraps, then you can make food
Really
underwater in a cave. Sweet. All right, now we just gotta make one more, which is right over here. Wait, no, it's which one? Oh, let's make the food first. We just need apples, right?
The tracks turned back again. Oh, so annoying.
Let's see this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we just add one more, and then one more. There we go. Boom. And voila. Here it is. Coffee right here. Now, deliver food. There we go. Hopefully it's the right way. Is it the right way? Yes, it is. It's the right way. And we did it. Let's go. The second piece of puzzle. Now we can break free. Alright, Mom, we go. Ride us. Let's go. Let's travel very fast. Let's go fast. Some time ago. Went back to Monica. Yep.
Hey, give me your water.
Here.
I said your water, the one you just drank out of?
Jeez.
Sure.
He's way worse than Savannah. What the
All those years slaving away under Escoffier, and then you. Today, it's finally paying off. Not only have I found the ruin that Savelli kept hidden, but I also get to boss you around like my little lapdog.
Rude.
Hey, go scout ahead for me. If we need to do any more blast tunneling, I want to know where to lay the explosives. Did you not hear me? Get going.
No.
Why don't you do it yourself?
Oh, when did you learn to fight back? You're always so compliant when I give you instructions by letter.
That's because you threatened to expose me for the Lumiline incident. I swear, if I'd known what you were planning, I'd never have...
Ha! Don't be so self-righteous. Admit it, you've always been jealous of Escoffier. That's why you lapped up everything I told you. You were terrified of her finding out about your part in the Lumiline incident, and you resented the way her reputation hung over you. So you jumped at the chance to convince yourself that she was the villain, that she deliberately hid her secret recipes from you just to hold you back. It was the only excuse you needed to justify getting back at her. First, idolization, then jealousy, suspicion, and self-deception. That's what this comes down to. It was the same story with Savelli and my ancestor. He offered Modeste his friendship only to murder him out of vanity. He promised to explore the world with him, only to later destroy all records of their adventures. It's a miracle I even found this place. You have no idea the countless hours I spent piecing it all together. So you see, you're no better than Savelli. If you can't beat him, betray him, right?
I am no Savelli, nor will I ever be.
Oh, put a lid on it. You really think you can absolve yourself of your vindictive and jealous behavior now? Just because you finally realize that Escoffier never kept any secrets from you? You didn't show any remorse when she left, or in the cooking contest. Why start now? You have no right to redemption.
You're right. I don't deserve her forgiveness. But I am done being bullied into submission by you!
Ooh, feisty. But you should watch your tone. Talking to me like that could get you in big trouble.
I somehow doubt that. Since I poisoned both our water bottles.
Ooh.
What?
What?
Ever since I learned the truth, I've been biding my time, waiting for this moment. You've played me like a fiddle for so long, and now this is payback!
But you drank it too.
That wasn't hers.
It's what we both deserve.
Wait.
This is the price we must pay for betraying Escoffier. You'll die here with me, Monica!
But Escoffier doesn't want this.
You.
What's so funny?
Oh, you're too much. I thought I'd play along for a bit just to amuse myself. You gave a very rousing performance.
Uh-oh.
I saw your dumb plan a mile off. There's no poison in these bottles, just clean, fresh water.
No.
Revenge is a dish best served cold, you know? Did you really? The chef, and you make a lousy villain too. A complete waste of space. No wonder you never amounted to anything.
What the? Hold on. Something just happened my OBS real quick. I just saw OBS disconnected. Hold on. Are we still live? Oh boy. That's not good.
Everything I ever did was a failure. And now, I failed again, for the last time.
Hey, why don't you try your hand at being a comedian in your next life? You got a good laugh out of me. But now the show's over. You should have just done like I asked, Savannah. All I wanted you to do was scout the ruins for me. But you had your chance, and now it's time to say goodbye.
Where the heck are we? Oh my goodness, I was like, where the heck are we? There's no way we're taking this long.
Escoffier?
Ugh, looks like I'll have to keep you around for a little longer.
You can't!
Stay back if you want her alive! Escoffier and the Traveler. I can't take you both on in combat, but if you so much as flinch, I can end Savannah's life in a heartbeat.
Monica, what are you hoping to achieve by this? You're about to commit murder.
All this for food, by the way. All this for one food, by the way. That's crazy.
You chefs are all blinded by your myopic focus on kitchen affairs. Well,
all
some
this
of us
over
actually
just
have bigger
a
fish to
recipe.
fry.
It's not that serious.
Modeste had a secret. The truth behind his so-called genius, the je ne sais quoi factor in his gâteau de bourg, and it's right here in these ruins.
Are you serious? You're here because of a Gâteau de Bois obsession? You've gone completely mad!
I couldn't care less about the cake itself. No, the real treasure is the secret ingredient that Modeste sourced from these ruins.
Watch there not be
He
any
and
treasure
Savelli
here.
were fools. A priceless treasure of Remoria in the palms of their hands, and they thought, ooh, this would go great in our cake mix. We're talking about a powerful stimulant that also sharpens the senses. That's no cooking ingredient. It's a groundbreaking drug. That's right, I've done my research. It was a drug that Remoria developed for their war machine. I could make a killing by selling it to the treasure hoarders or the Fatui.
Will you listen to yourself? You're completely delusional.
Delusional.
My eyes are wide open. Just wait till I get my hands on this treasure. You'll see what a fool you've been.
Oh boy. Oh, bro, I thought she just pulled. Dude, I thought she just pulled out the gun and shot Savannah, dude.
Just
I
when
heard a
thought
click.
She
I
get
thought she
any
shot her.
crazier. She's lucky the whole place didn't collapse.
Seems like she's escaping the commotion. Let's find another route to go after her.
Uh-oh! Savannah's gone too!
Bro, I was.
Monica must have taken her. Oh, what a coward. She's only taken her hostage because she knows that she's no match for you.
And you too, though, because you have a vision, though, and you have a weapon. Well, there is one piece of good news. At least Savannah's safe for now.
That's true. Even if she finds the treasure, she'll need Savannah alive if she wants to get out of here in one piece.
Oh, well, our path's been blocked, so let's look for another route.
What do you mean find that route? Can Traveler just use his geo powers and just destroy it? Look for a way forward nearby. That seems a bit lazy writing, don't you think? Because Traveler can use multiple elemental powers. He could like easily destroy that debris.
The water looks pretty deep here. Maybe it leads somewhere.
I don't know. That seems lazy writing to me. All right. Well, let's just go on the water. See what we have in store. Oh, I haven't used you guys for a long time. We do this. Then, boom. I still got it. Although I am feeling rusty, but I still got it. Oh god, this does feel beautiful though. Look at this. Man, I miss swimming in Fontaine. Woo! Oh boy, these guys. Well, alright, let's deal with them.
They were probably awakened by the explosion just now. Alright, Nice Skills 101. Time for some rough chopping.
Boom, boom, boom. Alright, we got this. And then let's do this. And that just missed half of them. That's not good. Oh, sweet. Nice. Let's go. Thanks for your rewards. I'll be taking those. Now we move forward. Onwards. No, got time to read of that. Only got time for that. It might contain some important lore stuff, but we don't got time for that. Alright, this is it. This looks like the final area.
Another door? Guess we need to prepare another feast
come
for our
on.
guests.
Why this again? Oh god, I'm getting Chad, I'm actually getting tired of this gameplay. You serious? Oh boy, what do I need to do now? What do I gotta do? 2 apples. Alright, I just need 2. Give me 2 apples. 2 apples. Okay, then looks like we won't be getting 2 apples then. Okay, that was a lot. Alright, how should we do this? Let's do this. Let's do these and this. I just need 5. 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then boom. Look at that. Now I just need to make another freaking one. Okay, if I swear, okay, this might sound up, but if we had, if there's like a way to defeat Monica and we just have to do this gameplay again, I'll be mad. I'm just gonna, I don't know, end the stream. Prepare for another math. Yep, prepare for another freaking math. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. Where should I... There it is. There's my food. And here it goes. Right on sale. While you're doing that, I'm gonna make food. Oh no, I am not making food. Okay. Alright, just eat the freaking meal. Oh boy.
It seems to really like the texture of Rome maritime flowers.
Yeah, it's because we're making the same dishes. I wonder how people come here to eat though. Like, how do people like... Because imagine he's got travel like everywhere. Like, travel for a long time. Dang, like imagine like taking like a whole hour just to go here to eat.
Off to the freezer.
Boom, boom, boom. Sweet. Alright, I got perfect. Okay. Just add 3 there, and then boom. That's it. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Easy peasy frost pies. Frost price pace cake. I don't know what I just said. And where do I need... Where's the next meal? This one? Yep, it's this one. I would just return you. There we go. And here we go. Require seems to be disconnected. What? Oh, so... Oh, come on. Alright, I gotta do this very fast. Alright. Alright, do it very fast. Gotta do it very fast. Gotta go Sonic speed. No way, I went the wrong way. Oh. Come on. Faster. Alright, there. Go. Send the meal. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Let me guess, you're gonna do... Yep, you are. I have a plan. Alright. I have a plan. Do this, and then I'm gonna run over here. I'm gonna do this, and then use my Wika's freaking motorcycle, and then boom. Look at that. Thanks, my Wika. And we did it. Son of a guns.
Stabilize.
Rise.
Hold on. Wrong character. Whoops. I meant to switch to Escoffier. And this will work. I just need one more enemies, and then boom, you're toast. There you go. Now, just give you food, and voila.
I never knew you could process Lumitol like that. Alright, I've got to jot this down.
Let's go. Onward to next area.
And maritime flowers. This could open the door to a whole new world.
Yep, that's literally the plan. Wait, hold on. Which door are you talking about?
Any doors. Alright, where do we go here? Go here. And this way. And hopefully this is the final area. Or no, it's not the final area. There's gonna be more.
That's strange. These don't look Romorian to me. More like last century Fontaine.
They don't look that worn either. They've been left by previous adventurers?
Adventurers from last century Fontaine, huh? Oh, Modeste and Savelli, do you think they camped here?
By the looks of it, this was a one-person camp. They adventured together, but maybe one of them came back alone at a later date.
Let's rummage around. They may have left a journal or something.
You really think so?
Yep.
Trust our adventurers' instincts. We're pros at this stuff, just like you're a pro in the kitchen.
Well, I'm a pro at least.
Okay, well, the Traveler has more adventuring experience overall, but Paimon's definitely a pro rummager from all those treasure chests.
And bingo, found it.
Darn it! Paimon was just about to show off her rummaging skills.
Sorry.
Huh, no kidding. Are all adventurers so obsessed with journaling? I mean, I guess I take a lot of notes when I'm cooking as well, but I thought that was just me.
Anyway, let's find out who was here.
It's been years since I've last visited
Okay,
these
thank
ruins.
goodness we don't have to read it. Alright. This is perfectly
It's
fine for
exactly
me.
the way I remember it. This place probably hasn't changed in millennia. Sadly, up above, on dry land, everything has changed. The treasure of Remoria. That's what we used to call it. Modeste was right about its potential. It turned Gâteau de Bourg into a national sensation. Our limited stock of the substance meant that the gâteau could only be produced on a small scale, but this only drove up the popularity all the more. Modeste was right about that too. He predicted all of it. He was praised as a genius, while I, as the one person who'd ever disagreed with him, was labeled a talentless fool. Modeste tried his best to console me, but I knew better than anyone just how great the gulf was between us. Our conversations grew scarce, and we saw less and less of each other. I didn't fight it. He had new friends and a career of his own. Why invite further disdain by inserting myself where I did not belong? I told myself that maybe one day, when I finally created a masterpiece of my own, I'd be able to face him without shame. Or maybe one day, when I've put these feelings of self-loathing behind me, I'd be able to ask him with a smile on my face, how about we go on one more adventure, for old time's sake? Unfortunately, that day will never come.
So it was Savelli. From the sounds of it, he came back after Modeste had already died.
I always thought it was just a legend. But if it's true, then this must be the place where they found their secret ingredient, the birthplace of Gâteau de Bourg.
In that
This
case,
is it.
what does that say about the death of Modeste? If it's all true, maybe Savelli really did have something to do with it.
Let's keep reading.
The taste of Gâteau de Bourg has changed. Modeste was convinced of this, even though everyone swore they couldn't tell. Being the perfectionist that he was, he refused to accept even the slightest flaw in his work. He stopped all sales of the product, locked himself away in the kitchen, and worked day and night, vowing to find out where he had gone wrong. But as he baked and taste tested over and over again, he found he only strayed further and further from the original taste. It was only when he was sipping on coffee one day and realized he could not taste the bitterness that the truth finally dawned on him. What had changed was not the gâteau, but his sense of taste.
Ooh.
The treasure of Remoria stimulates the senses, taste included, and invigorates the spirit. In the short term, it offers people the ultimate gourmet experience, but in the long term, it dulls their senses entirely.
Oh, jeez.
In hindsight, it made perfect sense. After all, why would a culture that sought liberation from the constraints of their bodies care for the loss of their senses? But we realized it too late. We were just too late. Over the course of his many culinary experiments, Modeste exhausted the remaining supply of the treasure of Remoria. He consumed it all himself. The finest culinary talent of his generation now faced a future in which he would never be able to taste anything ever again. Finally, in despair, he took his own life.
Dang.
And because we had become estranged, I could not be there to stop him, to offer some words of comfort, or even to say goodbye. Yet despite everything, he sent me his final letter.
The treasure of Remoria? Guess Monica was really onto something. It really was a kind of drug.
So, Modeste chose to end his own life. Then, why all the rumors that Savelli murdered him? Also, neither the Codex nor any other contemporary records make any mention of the treasure of Remoria. It's almost as if someone deliberately erased it from history.
Ooh.
Modeste told me everything in his final letter. His was a tale of how even a genius could fail, and how much more devastating it is when it happens. Did he hope I would gain some personal catharsis from knowing the truth? Or maybe he wished for me to warn the public about the dangers of Gâteau de Bourg, proving that I had been right all along. But if the public ever learned how Modeste's greatest triumph became his undoing, his fall from grace would be swift and merciless. 1 minute a genius, the next a joke. It would surely spell the end for his restaurant too. What would be his legacy then? How would future generations view everything we built together? I fear the scorn I have faced these last years would pale in comparison to the scorn shown to him by the history books. I cannot let that come to pass. I will do what I must to protect his name. It will mean tampering with his notes to remove the damning details, leaving mere fragments of our story behind. It may lead his family to suspect me of having a hand in his demise. But if that's the price of destroying all evidence of my crimes, then so be it. I would rather the world believe a tale of genius and jealousy than see his reputation in tatters. The final loose end is the evidence here, at the bottom of the sea.
Oh, we have to stop Monica.
Huh? What's wrong? Didn't we say Savannah should be safe for now?
Nope, she's not safe.
Thought, but if Monica finds out what happened to the treasure, there's no telling what she might do.
Yep, that's not good. We gotta stop her immediately. Place is about to be flooded. We gotta stop her. Stop Monica. Go, go, go. We could use a motorcycle. Travel fast. Made it. Here we are. Oh no.
The treasure of Remoria. I have found you at last.
Stop!
Savelli, you tried your best to bury the truth, but you underestimated the children of Modeste. Some fragments of his diary escaped your clutches, and we have held on to them for generations. But I have to thank you too, Savannah. Without your help retrieving the codex, and with it the last piece of the puzzle, I may never have found this place. But now, finally, the secret to Remoria's military might is within my grasp. The treasure of Remoria is mine!
Stop! Uh-oh.
It's empty. It's empty?
Monica? Oh, we were seconds too late.
That's, well, crap.
Escoffier? What's the deal with that jar?
Savelli's final act. He wanted to conceal the secret of the treasure forevermore and make sure it would never harm anyone again. So he came here after his friend's death and destroyed every last shred that remained.
This can't be happening. All the years I spent piecing together the truth. All my painstaking planning.
Why though? Like, literally why?
For an empty jar?
Oh boy.
Monica, don't do anything stupid. This ruin is more dangerous than you realize.
Yep.
Oh,
think before you.
Your pie hole!
Oh.
Praise be to Lord Remus.
Well.
You barbarian shall
Oh,
be
you done.
slain.
Well, no, you done it yourself, Monica. Guess we gotta help her. Oh, it's a dud.
Case, a liability to herself and everyone else.
Oh, we got.
Well, now it's up to us to clean up the mess she's made. Take these golems out.
No problem. I got this.
Up to the freezer. Breath from the sky.
Boom.
Try and stop me. Incinerate.
And they're out for good. Escape the ruins. Yep, we gotta get out of here. It's a dud. Yep, and it's actually a trap as well. Maybe it's because of the fighting, or maybe because Monica was too trigger happy with her explosives.
Either way, it's all her fault.
Still, we gotta get out of here though.
Let's get out of here, Traveler Escoffier, come on!
What about Savannah? We can't forget about her.
Okay, I'm coming.
Oh, who the
Oh, no you don't. If I can't get what I want, neither will any of you. I've got nothing to show for my life's work so far. But if I can take another so-called genius down with me in my final moment, then it was all worth it.
I have Electro. I'm fast. I could just instantly teleports
You're a
Escoffier out of here. Ooh, nice, Savannah.
Savannah?
Savannah, crap. I
when
keep
did you
pronouncing names wrong. I'm
wake
sorry.
up? I may be a lousy chef, but it looks like I'm not a complete waste of space.
Hey guys, we gotta go though.
Traveler? Okay, let's go!
We gotta get out of here like very fast. We need to go. I'm surprised there's no cutscene though, because usually in every story quest there's a cutscene. When's the cutscene ever gonna happen though? Boy, place is falling apart. Alright, there should be a cutscene by now, yo. There's a loading screen, like with elements. There should be one right now. Any second now. And no, there's not. Okay. Well,
Escoffier,
we made it
Savannah,
out.
Traveler, and Paimon.
Venejem, what are you all doing here?
What did you expect us to do? Stay at the restaurant and sit on our merry derrieres? While the Traveler and Escoffier were out here risking their lives?
Don't worry.
We had to do something. Even though that something ended up being, well, waiting for you here instead.
That's nice.
I don't deserve any of you. And I certainly don't deserve to be your head chef. It was my fault Escoffier had to leave. Then I couldn't live up to her standards. I acted like a tyrant in the kitchen. And now I almost got myself killed. Come back, Escoffier. Come and be our head chef again. I'll never be able to replace you.
Okay, so everything I said to you the day I left, it just went in one ear and out the other?
Yep.
Huh? Sorry, I was kinda in my own head at the time. All I could think about was the Lumiline situation. What was it you said again?
Forget it. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I didn't leave this job because of you. And you're not nearly as awful a chef as you think. If you were that bad, why would all your staff show up here for you?
Yeah.
Escoffier's right. Sure, you nitpick our work and get us to do things over a lot. But when it comes down to it, you're the one who's always doing whatever it takes to make sure the customers get served on time, every time.
Things were pretty rough after Escoffier left, and Savannah's the only reason we've been able to make it through.
Our customers know that Escoffier doesn't work for us anymore. But the fact is, they keep coming back. If that's not an endorsement of your work, I don't know what is. At the end of the day, we're all human, and we all make mistakes. All we can do is recognize where we get it wrong and do our best to improve. That's all that's humanly possible.
No, I get what you're saying, but what I did to Firmont and to Escoffier, it's unforgivable.
Well, about that, there's someone else here to see you, Chef.
It's been a while, Chef Savannah.
Firmont.
Firmont?
Firmont, god dang it.
I'm so sorry. I put far too much pressure on you. And the way I stubbornly refused to go and see you after you fell ill. There's no excuse. But I'm too late, aren't I? The damage is done. I heard that you can't even hold a kitchen knife anymore.
Actually, I think I'm going to be just fine.
Huh?
We thought Firmin's problem was purely psychological in nature. But after the threat letter came to light, it got Firmin thinking. And then he remembered the tea that Monica used to give him every night. And as it turns out, she was lacing it with Lumiline the whole time.
Ooh.
No way!
Wow.
Doesn't that cause nerve damage?
It can.
Oh, she is crazy.
High
What
doses
the?
pose a risk of serious nervous and sensory complications. But if you calculate the dosage carefully, you can control the extent of its effects. A small dose might simply make a person more emotional, whether that means more fragile or more hot-tempered.
No wonder it seemed like you'd lost your edge.
I asked my friends at the Fontaine Research Institute about it. They said that with the low dose I was taking, the risks are pretty small. They also fixed me up with some meds and said I should recover in no time.
You are already sounding a lot more confident.
Well, that's what happens when you give someone a little bit of hope to cling on to.
There's more. We believe that Firma was likely not Monica's only victim.
You mean she poisoned me too?
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, that must have explained it.
Let's
That's
not be too quick to
why.
blame everything on the Lumiline. That stuff can only amplify what's already there. So tasty food will seem like the most delicious thing in the world, while food you don't particularly care for will become utterly revolting. So you better make sure you reflect on your behavior and apologize to every single person you've wronged.
I will. I'm sorry. There's still one question that's really bugging me. Why is it that no matter what I do, my Gâteau de Bourg never tastes the same as yours? Is it just... I mean, is it because you're a genius and I'm not?
It's because the heating element in your oven is broken, you silly goose.
What?
Yep. Wow. Wait, is that it?
I felt like something was off during the cooking contest. Once I got around to checking all the equipment, I noticed it right away. There was a half-degree discrepancy between the temperature setting and the actual temperature.
Of
All the ovens in the
course.
whole kitchen had the same problem, which confused me at the
Oh.
time, but by this point, it's pretty obvious that Monica must have tampered with them. I
Of
would've
course,
figured
the
it out the day of
ovens.
the bake-off,
It always
since
has
the
something to do
issue
with the
affected
ovens,
both our
dude. I
teams.
swear.
But of course, Monica sabotaged mine so that could never happen.
No. I spent so long trying to find out where I was going wrong, and then you pinpoint the problem in just one night? It all comes back to one simple, undeniable truth. You're a genius, and I'm just plain old Savannah.
Oh, cut it out! Stop the woe is me act for a second and just think. I came up with this recipe. You don't think that might have something to do with it? Do you know how long I spent perfecting my Gâteau de Bourg? 3 years! 3 whole years! I know this dish inside out, back to front and upside down. And you've been head chef now for what, 6 months? If that? A couple hundred failed attempts, and you're gonna throw in the kitchen towel and declare you'll never be successful because you're not a genius. You clearly have no idea how many kitchen failures I've had under my belt, or just how long it took me to finally get my recipe to a level I was satisfied with. Genius or not, everyone makes mistakes. Modeste did, Savelli did, everyone does. You're only a lousy chef if you don't face up to your mistakes, learn from them, and then keep chipping away until you crack the problem once and for all. Surely you haven't forgotten all that. You were no lousy chef back when I handed you the reins.
I haven't forgotten. And I'll make sure I never do.
That's our head chef.
Ha ha! Sounds like we won't need another changing of the guard in the Hôtel de Bord kitchen anytime soon. Huzzah!
Aw, what a perfect ending to a crazy journey. Look how happy
Definitely
everyone
crazy.
is.
Like, oh my goodness.
So you got your mojo back now?
Yeah. Thanks to you, Escoffier. In fact, no. Thanks to all of you.
Aw, friends again. So nice to see them finally settle their beef.
Yeah, it's nice. Well, maybe not all their beef.
Good. So now that's out of the way. It's time for payback. You cheated in our last bake-off, and I demand a rematch right now.
Uh-oh. You know what?
But that was mostly Monica's fault, wasn't it?
Still, it wasn't fair though. It wasn't
Right,
like
and
a
also,
fair cooking competition.
does it
Why
have
did my
to be
Siri
right
activate
now?
it?
Savannah's
It wasn't a
only
fair
just
competition,
got her
so...
mojo back, and you barely escaped from a death trap.
You know what? I will call for a
No
rematch.
excuses. This is a cooking contest between two top chefs, and nothing will stand in its way.
Yes.
So
A
grab
real
your
cooking
spatula
contest.
and get ready.
This time,
This rematch
no more
is happening
interruption,
today.
and make
Right
sure
now,
the
this
oven works
instant.
fine.
Hey, so, this whole time you were salty about
She's still
losing?
salty. Yeah, she was still salty about losing. She really was.
The
Cutscene.
second cooking
Yes.
contest commences now!
This is my meal. Here we
This
go.
time, no more games, and no holding back.
Oh, this time Paimon's helping us. Nice. Well, this is literally me during the cooking contest. I was like, bro, I was like checking the ingredients right, looking through everything, and all finished. Voila. Ta-da. And delicious. Bro, this is literally food wars. This is literally food wars. This is 100% food wars. Oh my goodness.
I feel like I don't have the right to be here.
Hey, what are you so afraid
You
of?
deserve to be here.
You can't unbake it now. And if you don't serve it, then good or bad, you'll never find out how to improve. If you're too scared to fail, you'll never know what real success tastes like.
Yeah.
So?
Embrace your failure. Taste it. Digest it. That's the way to success.
I don't know. Sounds like it's easier said than done.
I'll do it.
I don't know why, but I was like half expecting Escoffier to do like the dropping salts meme thing, you know, where you like drop the salts in the most creative way.
A landslide victory for Escoffier!
Well, it might be because there was no
Quite
salts
rightly
involved.
too. Piece of cake.
Her tail seems very happy with the results.
Oh yeah, look at that!
Wait, is that actually
Savannah
part of
looks
her?
pretty chipper too, considering she lost.
Wait. You mean to tell me that tail is a part of her body? Wait, is it not part of her dress? Wait. I need to read her lore. What? This wasn't for you, was it? You did this for Savannah's sake.
Now, where were we? Yes. Do you have any more questions for me after everything that's happened?
What are your future plans? Are you going to stay at the Philius Canera?
Uh-huh. I thought Navia would have filled you in. And actually, I said all this to Savannah before I left. Although, as we saw, I don't think any of it sank in. I had two reasons for leaving. One was the food safety incident, of course, but the other was that the Hotel de Boer had reached a point where it didn't need me anymore. So I decided to step down and look for new opportunities to improve myself.
Improve how?
Well, a while back, I got to know a fellow chef from Liyue, and in her, I saw so many new possibilities.
Oh, whoa!
She has that same adventurous spirit that Modeste and Sibeli had in their youth. Slime mucus, lizard tails. With her, nothing's off the table. There's a whole world of new flavors out there waiting to be explored, hiding away in ingredients we overlook. Case in point, remember those Romaritime flowers down in the ruins? I used them in the cooking contest just now. Did you taste the difference?
What? Paimon didn't notice at all.
Half of the art of cooking is dissecting the recipes of previous chefs and figuring out the exact constellation of elements that gave their work its signature taste. And the other half, it lies in freeing yourself from the confines of the kitchen. You've got to go out and explore the endless possibilities out there.
Uh-oh. Paimon's suddenly not sure she wants to try your cooking anymore.
Well, I'm always down to be your taste tester. You should definitely make Paimon taste. Yep, let's have Paimon to do it.
Hey!
Don't worry, it's not going to be a free-for-all like in Modeste's time. Before I put anything into my food, I'll obviously do my research, make sure it doesn't contain any harmful substances. In the meantime, take this. It's a recipe for Petit Gâteau de Bourg revised version. I tweaked it to suit your needs as busy adventurers. Hope you enjoy, and remember, feedback is always welcome.
All right! So, do you ever see yourself returning to Hotel de Bourg?
Oh, of course. I've already promised Banishem that I'll come back every once in a while to make sure the quality of the food remains at an acceptable level.
Look to Savannah, I guess.
You know, Paimon's still a little disappointed that we never got to see the treasure of Remoria. Surely Monica wouldn't have gotten drawn in so deeply if it wasn't for all the mystery surrounding the original
All
Gâteau
this
de
for one
Bourg.
recipe, by the way.
She practically dedicated her life to finding the lost pieces of Modeste's diary. Then went to all that trouble to infiltrate the Hotel de Bourg. And in the end, it was all for nothing.
She sold her soul for a dream and had a rude awakening. Her life's work became a grand exercise in futility.
Since you mentioned the treasure, between Modeste's writings and what we saw in those ruins, I think I may have figured out the truth.
Really?
The so-called treasure of Remoria was most likely a substance that the Remorians extracted from Lumitoiles, better known to us as Lumiline.
Huh? So then, why all the hype back in the early days of Gâteau de Bourg?
Don't forget, it was a very different era. We could barely even refine sugar back then, so desserts were very much in their infancy. In a world of bland food, it's no wonder that the first thing to really excite people's taste buds took the world by storm.
Holy crap. Wow.
And as for the Lumiline, it may well have been somewhat valuable in ancient times. But these days, it's just another drug from the Fontaine Research Institute. Even if Savelli hadn't destroyed it all, I doubt it would be worth that much these days.
So after all that, there was nothing in those ruins but worthless junk.
Nothing.
Feels strange to say it, but Paimon almost feels sorry for Monica. She sacrificed it all only to get nothing in return.
You know what? You got exactly what she deserved.
Hey!
Oh, Navia.
Huh? Navia?
What are you doing here?
You just got back from that underwater ruin, right? Well, check it out. They ran a special issue. Did you see anything like this down there? Freshly unearthed from the ruins of Remoria. A magnificent jar thought to be over 1,000 years old. Experts say it has immense artistic and historical value. It could be worth an absolute fortune.
Wait, isn't that the jar they used to hold the treasure?
If only it was still in one piece. Some
One piece.
butterfingers must have dropped it or something. It's such a shame.
And that's it. Wow, that's literally Act 1 complete. Imagine how much emotional damage Monica had if she heard that. Well, she won't be hearing that anytime soon. She'll hear it. She won't hear it on the ground, is what we'll say. You won't be able to hear it on the ground. Give me those extra rewards, thank you. Oh, and the boss materials for her. I'll take it. And that is it. I am definitely gonna stop right around here. It is oops. It is like almost like what, 12 a.m. and we've been playing this for a long time. Well, there were some moments that why this took me longer, because I accidentally activated the limited event quest, and what else stopped me? I think I also yapped a bit too long at the beginning of the stream. And both of those combined, yeah. Oh, well, yes, I am very hungry. I don't think I've eaten. I only eaten a snack, but I don't think I've eaten any food. I'm definitely going to be eating. I don't care how late it is. I'm just going to be eating food and fill my stomach up, and hopefully I don't get distracted on my phone and get proper sleep this time. And hopefully I don't sleep around 2 a.m. And I think I might be more tired though. Hopefully I hope I wake up early in the morning. Hopefully. And yeah, that is it. Thank you guys for coming to stream, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day since it's morning for you. Well, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and for me, I'll be getting some sleep. Till then, see you guys later. Bye-bye. Alright, the reason why I did not shout bye-bye like I usually do is because people are sleeping and I don't want to disturb them. Bye-bye.